Flashing lights, baby. Flashing lights everywhere.
Niggas was saying shit about me. They didn't even fucking know me.
This is my story. This is what I was doing when wasn't nobody looking.
Y'all don't know what goes on in practice or the locker room.
Watch me today.
Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! We got the crew back. Finally, Thursday. Last show of the week. We got to go out with a bang. Here with Gilbert Arenas as always. Gil, the fit game is really elevated.
I told you, man, I had to jump in that closet, man.
Wait, are those pants you can convert to shorts?
Are they? Yeah. I can turn them into booty shorts. I didn't even know that.
Oh, shit, bro. So you ready for the smoke? You ready for the smoke all day?
What he's at the gym. What he's at the gym. Like, what's happening?
I got you.
You got two fits. We got Brandon Jennings back with us.
For sure.
Representing Tough Crowd as always.
Yeah.
Head to toe?
Yeah.
Head to toe.
With the Steph? With the Steph?
Yeah, Tough Crowd.
The collab.
Very collab, you know.
We got Rashad McCants back with us.
Come on,
Greatness.
man. Come on, man.
Underdog.
Ring, huh?
So, did you get an underdog ring?
No, I didn't get one.
Yeah.
I didn't get one.
Nah, y'all didn't
They
get
sent me the baby.
It say champion on it, man. It say champion.
Oh, because the 10-1?
And everything, you know, 10-1, you know what I'm saying? Viral moments, man. Rookie of the year, you know what I'm saying? We put these numbers up, man.
Let's do it. Let's put some numbers up today. NBA preseason is finally here. Mavs and Timberwolves game is wrapping up. I think Luka dropped a 25-piece in 17 minutes. I don't know if that means anything, but
They do.
Who did they play?
Mavs Timberwolves in Abu Dhabi, I believe.
Okay.
And Ant-Man didn't play, but it is what it is. We here.
Low management?
No, he's coming back from the Olympics. You know,
He's about to get fine.
So was Luka.
Yeah, but they ain't go as far as.
Steph.
They did.
Steph, yeah, they lost the game before.
I mean, you know, everybody's built different.
Smoke.
I thought he was him. I thought he was him, that's all.
Here's what's cooking. Is the NBA watered down? At least one former lottery pick thinks so, and his reasons why may surprise you. After Team USA's disappointing finish at the World Cup, NBA stars are ready to take their talents to the Olympics, but will they be a dream team or a scheme team? And the Nuggets had a slow offseason compared to other teams, but do the defending champs have enough to repeat? Yeah, I already think I know what you're gonna say. But before we get into all that, as always, the show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code GIL. You have the opportunity to get the $500 deposit match, but you bullshitted. That has passed you by now. But they'll still give you a $100 deposit match. You put in $100, they match it $100. Why wouldn't you want to do it? We see the chat. Chat was very mean yesterday. Very disappointed in you guys. Very hurtful. A lot of slander going. Rashad, you were watching. It was, you know.
It was vicious.
We had a group chat talk about it.
That's why I fuck with the chat now. Remember how I was against the chat?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't in there. Y'all was just feeding me the energy. And I was like,
Oh, you realize that chat is equal opportunists, huh?
they equal opportunity. And they funny as hell. And I fuck with them.
Yesterday was my day, and I appreciate you guys. I told
Usually
you.
every day's your day.
No, Gil.
Oh, no.
Some days they rock with me.
Some days they rock with
Y'all
me.
bully me to go into the gym, so God bless you guys.
Damn.
Bullying works. But as always, we do Mostly Fans at the end of the show. If you're in the chat, drop a good question and use your Underdog username. We will give you a $50 bonus. That's 50 free dollars that will come into your account if you ask a good question. We do Mostly Fans at the end of the show. We ask some Mostly Fans questions during the show. If they're good questions, you can spam us, you can do whatever you want. Let's fuck with this algorithm, run these numbers up. As you know, our haters have been active while we were on break, trying to really diminish and tarnish the things that we are doing here, but nonetheless, we're gonna keep doing what we do. And if you can't watch the video version of the show, which we hope that you do, you can download the podcast version of the show, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get your podcasts. I tell y'all the same shit every day. Some of y'all listen, some of y'all don't. Now let's get into it. So after a disappointing finish at the FIBA World Cup, NBA stars are trying to assemble like the Avengers for the 2024 Olympics. KD said he's playing. Steph, LeBron, Tatum, AD, Draymond, Kyrie, Trey, Ant-Man, amongst other stars, are down as well. And we got a big announcement this morning Joel Embiid announced today that he will be taking his talents to Team USA as well, picking America over France in his native Cameroon. So let's start with Embiid first. What does Embiid playing with USA say about the world?
I'll tell you. Shit. If he gonna duck the smoke with Joker, he gonna duck the smoke with his own goddamn country too. We expected this. We expected this. Shit. What he gonna do? Go over there, Cameroon, play by himself?
Yep.
Nope. He ain't gonna go to France because Rudy and them there. He ain't gonna get all the credit. He can blend in with the Team USA and say I did what I did and I get a gold medal. We ain't saying they not gonna win. They should fucking win.
So you say Embiid's ducking smoke? He should have.
Hell yeah, he's ducking smoke.
Because it's in Paris. He could have rocked with France, Wemby, Gobert.
I'm calling them the duck.
3 big men.
Like,
what they gonna win?
whatever.
Joel the duck and B. He's ducking.
But wasn't it? But when we was hinting at it, I told you that y'all gonna lose one of them big men. That was him.
Yeah. I mean, we knew it was up in the air between Kyrie and him. We might lose
Well,
them two.
Kyrie was already USA.
You-
He's
lose
a
them
mate,
both.
though. He's a mate. But our criteria wasn't. It was our criteria. It wasn't their criteria. This is our wish list.
we're gonna win for sure. Playing against other countries, we're gonna win. So that's not hard. Like that wasn't the argument anyway.
At all.
Like putting everybody together, going against Italy, France, and okay.
What about Germany?
Nothing. I mean, the only team that got a chance, and that's like 20%, is probably like Canada.
Yeah.
And that's it. But it's like, other than that, it's like putting all those guys together. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Y'all should feel good about y'all.
Jump up to get beat down.
But I think the biggest thing is, is this team better than, the dream team, the 92?
Well, we don't know what the team is yet.
I'm just saying, the
players available.
The way it's shaping up.
the way it's shaping up. The way it's shaping
Well, the
up.
92 team, in my mind, is not actually the best team ever seen.
08?
Oh, who? The 2012?
The Redeem Team.
No, the Redeem Team. 08, right? Ain't that 08?
Which one? You think the
Dream
KG?
Team 2 is the best assembled talent.
With Shaq?
The
96?
96 team is the best talent that we've ever put together.
I got to go back and look at that.
Oh, I got the list.
Yeah, please, go ahead.
So we're going to say the Dream Team first, right? You got MJ, Pippen, Barkley, Pat, Malone, Clyde, Stockton, David, Mullen.
Wait,
right?
Mike played twice?
Yeah.
No, that's-
he got
that's
2
me.
gold medals.
Christian Laettner
He
can't
played
get
in the 80s.
Christian Laettner can't get no.
So then, no. So those are the all NBA players, those 9,
Okay.
right? And then the weakest on this team was Magic, Bird, and Mullen, right? They wasn't,
This the first team.
this is the first team.
Not from that practice, didn't look like Magic was weak.
Yeah, that was that.
Get him,
that
Carl!
was another
like
Magic.
that.
So
But are we considering
that.
that
Not
in
from
that
practice.
time, those players, how they were playing in that time,
Yeah. Well,
would
Bird had
still
that
be
back.
better than the 96
yeah, so they
in that
all,
time?
what I'm saying is they all had that's back injury. They was the face.
Okay,
They were
okay.
still the face. But
Right.
the 3 I didn't name at the end, they wasn't all NBA players. The Dream Team 2, Barkley, Penny, Malone, Hakeem, O'Neal came off the bench. Hakeem came off the bench. Both of those averaged 29 and 12 that year.
Damn.
Gary Payton subbed in for Vin Baker. Pippen, David Robinson, John Stockton. The weakest on this team was Grant Hill, Reggie Miller, and Mitch Richmond. All 12 was all NBA players that year.
Fire.
I mean, okay.
Fire.
Okay.
Redeem Team. Bron,
Yeah, let's get to it.
Bron,
Let's get to it.
Melo, Chris Paul, Kevin Love, Kobe, KD, Westbrook, Tyson Chandler.
Wait, K Love was on that team?
Yeah.
And with Kobe in them? Mm-hmm. Oh, shit, I didn't know that. I thought.
And then
That was his rookie year.
2012.
Was he on that Redeem Team?
No,
Wait,
K-Love wasn't on the
K-Love
Redeem.
was on that-
K-Love got drafted in
08.
2010.
18.
2010.
I thought it was 2012.
Yeah.
So let me read the 08 team.
You're thinking 2012.
018 was Carlos Boozer, J. Kidd, LeBron, Darren Williams,
Michael
Michael Red,
Red.
Dwayne
Oh,
Wade,
that trash
Kobe.
ass team. Yeah, they're considering that.
Yeah.
08?
The
You don't like the 08 team? Cole alone.
That's all you saying is Cole.
That's it.
Kobe,
Cole,
LeBron,
LeBron. Okay.
Ron?
Okay.
Ron?
Now,
D-Wade,
okay.
D-Wade?
Melo?
Yeah.
Huh?
Dwight
Melo?
Howard?
Okay, Melo.
Dwight Howard?
Chris
Yeah.
Paul,
Yeah, Chris Paul. Yeah. You know what I'm looking for.
J.
Tayshaun
Kidd?
Prince.
J. Kidd?
Tayshaun Prince.
J. Kidd? J. Kidd?
Tayshaun Prince. Okay.
J.
come on.
Kidd.
Who else?
J. Kidd?
and Bosh.
Chris Bosh.
Yeah, no, there's a bunch of players on that team that wasn't even all nothing when they played. Go.
You
know-
Michael Red?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's
Michael
okay.
Red. Uh-huh.
Anthony Davis was AD?
No, we-
No, 08.
Bruh, I did not just tell you
no.
Grant Hill, Reggie Miller, and Mitch Richmond was the worst players on this team.
In
That's
96.
fine.
Not the worst.
They wouldn't even,
Hakeem came off the bench.
those three players wouldn't even make that.
Shaquille O'Neal came off the bench.
Those three players wouldn't make the 08 team.
Shaquille O'Neal came off the bench.
Those three players wouldn't even make the 08
They wouldn't. Do you see the 08? Name those players on the 08.
They wouldn't even be the second unit.
Ooh.
Do you hear this?
In the 08 team?
Name this
In the
second
08
unit.
team?
Who you say? Reggie, Mitch, and who
And
you say?
I love
Grant
Mitch
Hill?
and all, but no, not on
First
that.
team, second team,
on that
third
08
team, all
team?
NBA players.
On that 08. Man,
Yeah, where they gonna? Where they gonna fit in at, Gil?
Wait,
Name 'em.
where? They're not playing over Dwayne Wade.
Reggie not.
Name those weak.
Reggie
Not playing
not.
over Kobe. Not playing over.
This is bench players.
They're not coming off.
This is bench. Hakeem is coming off the bench. Shaquille O'Neal came off the bench. Name those
The bench
bottoms.
players for the.
Don't say what's his name again?
Chris Paul came off the bench. Michael Red.
No. Michael Red.
Michael Red.
Tayshaun
Carlos
Prince.
Come on,
Boozer.
Michael Red. Carlos Boozer.
Darren Williams.
Who?
Darren Williams.
Darren Williams.
He's playing for sure.
Over who? Over
Reggie,
who?
you play over Reggie.
Over Reggie?
First of all, Chris Paul and Darren Williams in the backcourt for sure.
No.
And,
Come on.
Tayshaun Prince.
Tayshaun Prince.
No,
That's your
Tayshaun
group.
slander. No
That's your
Tayshaun
group.
slander.
Tayshaun's
We're talking
playing.
about.
That's right. That's you're right.
Hold on.
Dominguez Hill's
I'm sorry.
finest.
I'm sorry. I forgot to add this. Dream Team 2 and Dream Team. Besides Christian Laettner, all top 75 players, all Hall of Fame players. Now let's name the players that ain't making the Hall of Fame on this list.
Who you think's not making the Hall of Fame?
You know them. Let's go.
No, I'm not doing
Boozer,
that, Gil.
let's go.
I don't want beef.
Here, give me the computer. God
I
damn
don't
it.
want beef.
Okay, I can tell you who won't make it.
Nah, but-
Boozer won't make the all. Darren Williams, Michael Red.
Hall of Fame is politics.
Tayshaun Prince. That's 4 players. That's 4 players who won't make the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame is politics.
So that means they got to play against the bench Hall of Famers.
There's a lot of people that
Don't
shouldn't be
get
in
me
the Hall
talking
of
about
Fame.
the Hall
There's
of
a lot of
Fame.
people that shouldn't be in the
Because
Hall
I
of Fame.
prepared for Hall of Fame
I'm
talk
just
today.
trying to tell you
cool.
what the teams look like.
I'm cool. I would love to see any of them three in the backcourt with Darren Williams and CP during that time. Good luck. They're not even playing.
Who?
Those three.
Penny
that you
Hardaway?
named-
The guard?
No.
No.
He talking about
He said
Those
Mitch.
are the weakest.
He said
They're not even-
Mitch, Reggie,
They're not even-
and Grant Hill.
Are the weakest. 3 Hall of Famers are the
what he's
weakest
saying.
on the team.
He-
You trying to make Darren Williams the starter, right?
No, he's
Penny
saying
Hardaway
off the bench. Off the
That's
bench.
Penny
No,
Hardaway.
they're coming off the bench.
He's saying off the bench.
Who's the starter?
Back Thursday.
Who's the starter?
Wait, what? Penny Hardaway gave us 2 good years. Relax.
Damn, Gil, that's your favorite player. That's your favorite player.
Cold.
Crazy as hell.
I'm
What?
cold. I'm cold.
2 years he only gave us?
See, boy, he'll make them boys look so stupid, boy.
We'll make who look
Penny.
stupid? We'll make who look stupid? Cole?
Darren Williams?
Cole?
You talking about point guard? This is my point guard. This is my point guard. This is my PG. My
know.
PG 6'7".
know. I don't
John
know.
Stockton.
You don't know?
John Stockton and Penny was the 1 and the 2.
I mean, I'm just not a Penny fan or T-Mac fan. Like, those are not my guys. Like,
Touching it. Hey, he don't know.
no, fine. I mean,
He want them 5'10".
2 years. He said 2
Cold.
good years, man.
Cold.
2
I'm
good
screaming
years.
Cold.
That's cool.
For the
I'm
shoes
screaming
alone,
cold.
Penny
We got 2 players off the bench, 60 and 24 together.
No, I agree.
Shaquille O'Neal and Hakeem off the bench.
I agree.
That's 60 points off the bench.
Don't be talking good about
That's
Akeem now.
crazy,
Don't be
man.
talking good about Akeem now, though. Don't you
I
use
didn't
him
say nothing
Akeem
about
now.
Hakeem as a hooper. 2 different people.
Don't be trying to use his name
Hooper.
good now, nigga.
Hooper.
He was traveling.
I'm not talking about the teacher.
He was
at work.
traveling.
I'm not the teacher.
We
at
call him
work.
travel.
I'm talking about the only fans
Hakeem.
after.
Hakeem, that's a turnover.
He's only fans after.
Hey, yo, Penny Hardaway better than Paul George?
When they, in their prime? Facts. In their prime, when he was healthy, them 2 matching up.
I'm just asking.
We might have to
I'm
debate
just
that
asking
down
the
the road.
question.
That ain't no debate.
How is that not a
I'm just
debate?
asking the
That's
question.
not a landslide, Gil.
I'm just
That's
asking.
not a
the question. If Paul George
landslide.
don't break his leg, I mean, what?
PG got a jumper.
I mean,
Hey,
Go before they broke
I
his
mean,
leg.
Penny didn't have a jumper like
Eastern
that.
Conference. Eastern Conference.
Before they
Eastern
both got
Eastern Conference
injured.
with Eastern Conference.
Before they got injured, both players, that's not even close at that point in time.
I mean, I don't know.
Penny don't got the Jimmy work like PG do.
No.
PG got a full 3. He got a
No.
3-level package.
I don't know.
PG got 3-level package, bro.
Well, they just unleashing moves that he was doing back then
I
today.
don't. All I'm saying is I don't know.
We
I mean, at the
sagging
end
on
of the day,
Penny.
they both got killer signatures.
Sag.
You can sag.
Sag.
You can sag.
Sag. Soon as he shoot.
You can
Let's
sag.
go.
He come in the lane.
Get it off the rim.
MJ tried that.
Get it off the rim.
All right.
I just want to say I missed y'all. I missed this.
I'm just saying.
MJ
bro.
tried it.
Get it off the rim.
The Bulls tried it.
He with us.
The rim.
He with
Mr.
us.
Biz back, Rashad here.
Mr.
Gil-
Pippen and Jordan, all first team, got embarrassed.
He was cooking.
Got embarrassed.
We're
by
not
one
saying
man.
he wasn't cooking.
Got embarrassed by one man.
Mike in the 45 jersey. Get the fuck
It's nasty. It's nasty.
I thought it was.
That's nasty.
I thought when he came back with 45, he was times 2. I thought it was Mike times 2.
come
Got
on.
embarrassed.
Let's stop this.
They put his ass back to MJ number 23.
And what happened after that?
Right, Akeem with them same.
All right, now sit your ass down, Penny, before I make change.
Shaba.
Nigga.
He came back next year doing his thing.
I always know it's a good show when Gil starts sweating. I can already see.
You can see his
When y'all
trigger.
keeping it hot in here.
But I'm just saying, Gil. When you're passionate about shit, you get it going. But let's talk about this current installment. We've heard all these names that could potentially play, obviously health and all those other things are issues that come into play. But just right now on paper, what is the best starting 5 for Team USA at this Olympics?
Want to go first?
You may go first. Just the Gil's are in there.
Yep.
Curry.
Before you finish, did Dame say he was gonna play?
He has to play.
I don't know if it's been confirmed yet, but we're going to.
Nah, not if Kyrie. Because Kyrie committed.
All right, go ahead.
But usually we take 3 guards anyway.
Right.
I would say. So, Curry, Tatum, KD, Bron, Embiid.
Oh, you starting Embiid? Okay. How you go?
Wait, hold on. So you saying Dame won't make it? Or
No, I said he hasn't committed.
He hasn't committed.
He hasn't committed. No, he hasn't committed yet.
Yeah, but
But if he does
I
commit,
mean,
he'll be
he's definitely going.
Yeah, if he commits.
Okay.
I don't see Steph being over Kyrie. You know, we could give Steph the praise because of the championships and all of that, but as far as skill level and point guard side, I'm a roll with Kai. I'm gonna go with Kai number 1.
Over Steph? Oh, we're already starting. All right.
Look, I'll do you one better. I'll put Steph at the 2.
Okay, I'm about to say, let's start both.
I'll put Steph at the 2.
Okay.
I'll put Bron at the 3.
I'm about to say.
I don't want to waste any time trying to play small ball. I want to put AD at the 4, Embiid at the 5.
And Tatum come off the bench.
Tatum and KD come off the bench.
And Kevin Wayne Durant.
Because he can't. I mean, if I'm gonna go with Brian, and we're gonna play big. I don't want to depend on KD to get rebounds for me and block shots and play defense. I'm gonna go heavy on the defense,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go heavy on the mismatch. And we got Brian facilitating the passing to Kyrie, and Steph shooting the threes, spacing. They all are knowledgeable about playing team defense too. I think that'll be a dominant 5 for sure.
I'm gonna go Steph at the 1, Kyrie at the 2, KD at the 3, Bron at the 4, and Embiid at the 5. There's no way in hell KD's coming off the bench. There's no way in hell Kevin Durant.
Sit your
is ever
ass
coming off the
down.
bench. No way.
All right, y'all put that.
no way.
Put them line up. See who's.
There's no way. There's no way in hell Kevin Durant's
Cue
coming
it
off the
up.
bench.
Cue it up. Which team?
Yep. That's fine.
We'll go who got the better team for the poll.
Yeah.
This is your show, though, so I feel it's an unfair competitive.
Wow.
I'm just being
Yes,
honest.
and you know it. I like the way
Why is
you
that?
voiced that. I like the way you finally.
That was some
Joe,
bullshit.
finally,
I ain't rolling
Joe.
with that. Nah, the chat is.
Finally.
Nah, I think
This
the
is
chat
our
be
show.
crazy.
Finally, Joe.
No, the chat is.
Finally, Joe.
This you've been picking
Nah,
on me all week.
Finally, Joe.
Nah, the
You
chat.
fuck with me on the show, you
Yeah.
fuck with me in the group chat.
Yes. Finally. Finally.
Strategic light skin injury. Strategic light skin injury. Just
My
waiting
man
for the
showed up
appropriate moment
today.
to attack.
He showed up for the beef today.
I know. I'm not. It's Thursday. I'm happy to be here with y'all. All right, well, let's keep this moving. In regards to Dame said I would definitely be interested. I don't know if I can say right now to do something that I would absolutely do. But that brings another point, because now with this squad, they're going to have tryouts, and that means some guys aren't going to make it.
See, that's
A lot of dudes are going to be in their feelings.
what's so funny is if you think about the other 2 teams, how we started USA, there was no tryouts. They picked the best.
Yep.
Well, you need to.
When Larry Brown got in this motherfucker, that's when the shit started going downhill, because he started picking his favorites and started creating a team like it was
Like the
his
Pistons.
Detroit Pistons team.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's when it started going watered down. We started trying to have 2 to 3 players, and then we create these role players around our 3 for superstars,
Yep.
right? Not realizing when the superstars ain't playing well, the role players supposed to take over. But if they're role players, that's all they know is role playing.
Yep.
Right? Well, if the starting five back then didn't play well, there's a whole nother starting five coming in the game. And that's where I think we lost insight, where we were trying to create teams and just put the best players available together, and they will figure it out.
Yep.
How many
Right?
players on the USA team?
12.
12. So you saying just take the best 12?
Yeah.
Like don't.
That's what the other two did.
It's gonna be a lot of. It's gonna be some.
It's
Some people ain't making it.
Larry
I'm
Brown fucked up. He tried to create a culture, winning culture, created around, like you said, the Pistons type of identity where you got rope. It ain't working. And that's what he seen in 04. That shit is not flying because, like you said, you can't sub in and be 5 in, 5 out.
That was the worst. That was the worst team ever.
What team was that?
2014.
Did we take third?
Hey, I watched
I don't
the
care.
roster get assembled.
We took
I
third.
watched that
We took
roster
third, huh?
get assembled.
Bronze. But
Nigga, how y'all calling it bronze?
it was the worst team.
It was the third.
Because he was the best player on.
We got third place.
He was the
Who?
best player on that
That's
team.
not Bronze.
Bron.
No, he wasn't.
Brown was not the best player on that team.
y'all
On
not
04?
gonna- Y'all
No.
are not gonna do that to Bron.
No, we
Y'all
can't
are
do
not
that.
gonna do that.
Who was
That's
better?
That's that problem. Everyone is
That's
using
that-
LeBron, Melo,
yeah.
Dwayne
Yeah,
Wade.
they were young.
as
They were
the
rookies.
face.
No.
Yes, they were
Who was
rookies.
They were rookies.
The whole team was better.
Yeah, they were rookies.
They didn't play at
didn't
all.
play, yeah.
Allen Iverson, Stephon Marbury,
And
Yeah, Melo.
Duncan, and Duncan were the faces
Yeah.
of this
Tim
team.
Duncan.
But who was better than LeBron?
They were
on that
rookies.
team.
So Amari Stoudemire wasn't playing. It was
He was
Brown,
on the team,
so he
though.
wasn't playing the young guys. So Brown, Amari didn't play, LeBron didn't play, Melo didn't play,
And they was hooping.
and D-Wade played a little bit more than them, right? That's it. Lamar Odom was playing. Richard Jefferson played more than LeBron and all of them.
And we can agree that they wasn't playing the best players.
They were rookies.
No, they were
coming in.
young. No, but they were.
But that's what I'm saying.
Being young don't mean they wasn't the best on the team.
But what I'm saying is, but everybody wants to use LeBron now. That's it. When he didn't play, I remember this is when Melo used to be in the back of the bus.
Yeah.
He used to be in the back of the bus singing Akon. Locked up and won't let me out. They won't let me out. I'm locked up. But that was that team where you had players that was playing over them because you called it, that veteran type of, when they had no shooters. You have Marbury, you have AI, you have Duncan, you have Lamar, you have Richard Jefferson. Where's the spacing?
Shane Battier was on that team too, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, I think Shane Battier was.
No, I don't think so.
No?
it was another sorry person.
Yeah, it was somebody.
I'm not
But they
gonna
didn't
say,
have.
I'm not gonna say no names.
But then
'cause
what
y'all
I'm
gonna-
saying is like, in a team like that, there was no spacing for Tim Duncan. They're just gonna sit in his lap, and that was like, Tim Duncan failed us. Nah, Larry Brown, assembling that team.
That team was nasty.
Yeah, it was.
Good, you got a lot of beef though with Team USA.
No. I ain't got no beef. It's just I watched '92 and '96.
Yeah.
And then 2000 showed us what 2004 was going to be. That 2000 team, they had some suspect players on there too.
Yeah.
They had
Let me pull it up. That's what we got Google.
they had Tim Hardaway, right? Who was damn near, he was damn near Bojangles at that time. He was Bambi legs. You had Vin Baker,
Yep.
right? He should have been on the '96 team, and I think
They had Allen Houston.
that
Allen
shake and bake
Houston.
alcohol fucked him up a little bit, but they put him on the team anyway.
I'm gonna read the roster.
They put him on the team anyway.
Read the roster with no judgment. Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Ray Allen, Vin Baker, Vince Carter, KG, Timmy,
That team.
Allen Houston, J. Kidd,
Gary
Antonio McDyess, Alonzo Mourning, Gary Payton, Steve Smith.
It wasn't that bad.
Steve Smith. I mean, it was most of those guys were
That's a
one
nasty team.
That's a nasty team.
Yeah, most of those guys was 1 year All-Stars.
That was a nasty team.
KG, Vince in 2000 when he jumped over.
No, they just- but
jumped
you-
over the
yeah.
dude. GP.
Damn, that was that longer? Damn, we all this shit.
Yeah, we
3
all-
years ago.
But I said you got Steve Smith, Radu, Raheem. You have you. Come on, you got to name all the players on the team. Goddamn it, they got to sub.
So
You got to sub.
I hear you, what you're saying. You're basically saying that team was watered down. But let's talk about the league now. Jabari Parker, balling in Spain right now, hasn't played in the league since January 2022. Has some interesting perspective on the current state of the NBA during an interview with Eurohoops. Jabari said the following: I just want to be part of something legitimate. I want to be part of every game matters. Sadly, the NBA is a business, and there are 10 to 12 teams that try to win every game and the other half try to get a draft pick. Where does that leave good players? You either have to be super good or bad to lose games. It's no excuse to see DeMarcus Cousins, Dwight Howard, or John Wall, guys who are potentially going to the Hall of Fame. Seeing those guys not have a job, we are seeing the league getting watered down, unfortunately. It's a lot of things that are out of our control. So, Gil, I'll start with you. Jabari Parker's saying the NBA is watered down. Facts or cap?
Cap. The reason it is that's every generation, right? If every generation, it seems like because of the way the game is changing, the old mentality, we throw the shots at, the new school, right? From the 80s, the 90s. 80s was complaining about the 90s, 90s was complaining about the 2000s, 2000s complaining about 2010. But, that's just the way it is. No one likes the progression of anything. You just like your era and your era alone.
For sure. But just to play devil's advocate here, you said that only 5 teams are actually interested in winning the championship.
Yeah, only five.
So what does that mean for the rest of those squads? Because he's saying 10 to 12 potentially.
No, 10 to 12. He said 10 to 12 want to win.
Yeah.
Right? But 5 are actually trying to build to win the championship. The other 7, right? They're trying to make the playoffs. Teams want to make the playoffs. And then from the rest, if they're in markets that I don't need to spend money, which we can say the Clippers before Bomber came in.
Okay.
Right? That they didn't need to put a winning formula in, right? I don't even know how that was considered a basketball team where every draft pick I got, no matter how good they were, I let them go to free agency, right? You balling all NBA, go. Because I can keep my roster at $3 million, $4 million. So the most I'm spending is a rookie salary. I'm never paying nobody big because when I was a free agent, there was a thread out on Sterling to say, you have to pay someone this summer. So that was the first time that he had to, because he was going to let all of his free agents go, and there was like 6 players. He's like, I don't want them.
Yeah.
So they was like, no, you got to spend money. So every era is going to say that it's getting watered down.
So Donald Sterling's a hoe, but a savvy businessman.
Facts.
But look, I call cap.
You say cap as well?
No, I'll call cap on that.
Cap. So you cap his cap?
I'm capping his cap.
Okay.
Of course.
You know why?
We're not surprised.
It's because the elephant in the room is saying that the mid-level exception, when I was in the league, was pushed out. And that's giving that mid-level guy that would be Dwight, would be DeMarcus, would be John Wall, an opportunity to stay in the league, not get big-time money, but stay on the team that helps those 10 to 12 teams expand to 15 to 20 teams and giving the league a more brighter opportunity to compete at a higher level with good players. Now, those players were also forced out of the league because they want to save money. And a lot of people don't understand that there was a memorandum sent around the league that the cap was going to drop and the taxes were going to go up, which prompted owners to stay away from mid-level guys because they were going to have to pay double. And when that happened, I remember Corey Maggette being in the league and certain other guys that were expecting certain types of money, which when I was looking at it, like if I got to that year, 7, 8, I could get mid-level. If I don't get my max, where I'm trying to get a max deal, 65 was the max then. I'm like, I don't get 65. I last in the league a couple more years, I can get 25, 20, you know what I'm saying, and still hang around. But they pushed that out. So now
What
it was
year
just.
was this?
This was 2009. It was 2009. And they did it in 2011. That was the collective bargaining.
You just called cap on me, right?
I was just saying because you like that word.
Oh.
But
you disagree with me?
I don't disagree with you. I just want to add a point to it.
Oh, okay. Because you said you disagree with me, but saying the same thing that I said every era.
Yeah. You know, I do that a lot just to, just get you to sweat a little bit. So just get you to sweat a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Right. You see how I be trolling them. You know what I'm saying? No. I think all the players know what I'm saying. I think Jabari is the one that's really vocalizing it at the top of the top because he's over there now and he sees that there are good players that should be playing that's not playing. And he feels like it's watered down because we're sitting there watching bad basketball and it's like, yo, we could be playing better basketball if you just let these guys come in. Let them do one-year deals. Give them the minimum.
So you're saying guys like Dwight Boogie, even Isaiah Thomas, who we got the chance to hang out with at the Zeke end, because I'm looking like, yo, these dudes could be valuable presence. And they don't. You're paying them Westbrook bread now. That Westbrook signed like with the 2-year, $8 million, whatever that was. Like, And Matt Barnes had something the other day, and I hate when people say respectfully and it's super disrespectful, but I think the Celtics brought Wenyen Gabriel, and he's like, how come you can't give that to a guy like Dwight or whatever?
Okay.
I disagree with both of y'all.
Oh, shit.
So you cap in the cap.
Oh, yeah, because you agree with me, so you have to disagree.
No, I feel like basketball has just been watered down since Sonny Vaccaro left AAU.
Ooh.
So that's where the teaching has stopped. I mean, teaching and just the structure of it, like the competition of it. Like a lot of guys don't know how to play basketball. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's watered down. It's because now when guys get in the league 3 or 4 years, or their rookie year, you got to teach them how to play basketball. It's like they haven't been taught how to play basketball. AAU is just a circus now. There's no more, like when Sonny was in, it was like, you know, ABCD camp, you know what I'm saying? You knew the big time, Vegas, like, you know, high school games was more important to go to than NBA games. Like, I don't know when the last time, you know, there was a big time high school basketball game that everybody was excited to go to. AAU included. Like, all these guys are just playing together now. There's no more, like, competition.
Yeah.
And there's nobody's teaching. So I think the game has been watered down since Sonny Vaccaro left.
So let's talk the high school side of it. Do you feel like social media, the shoe companies, because back in the day, you go to these tournaments, Nike teams would play Adidas teams, but now everything is so segregated. So Nike's got its league, Under Armour's got its league, Adidas got its league. So you're not getting that crop of talent where the highest level dudes are playing against each other because you're spreading that out amongst these different shoe entities.
Yeah, because and the money. I mean, a lot of it got to do with me, too, getting paid, you know, going to Europe. You know, now kids are getting paid in high school. Mikey Williams got like $3 million in high school. Like, just think about that. If I was the #1 player in the country getting $3 million back then, you know, would I still be hungry? Would I still want to learn? Would I still want to have competition? Like, my AAU days, I had to play against O.J. Mel. You know, Derrick Rose was sponsored by Nike. They came over to Reebok and played at ABCD camp and played in, you know, the big time tournament. So I just, like, I don't see that. Like, I don't see the competition.
It's the age brackets now.
Yeah.
When we played, if you was a freshman,
I played 17 and under.
yeah, if you was a freshman, there was only high school team. There was no 14U, gold, black, silver, platinum, 15, but you know what I mean? So like someone like, you know, the Cooper Flags this year.
Yep, I know you mentioned that.
Instead of playing, you know, you are the best player, so why are you playing 16U and not 17U?
Yeah.
Right? That wasn't allowed back then. So even if you was a freshman, the fact that you're on this team, you didn't have to play, everybody know you was cold.
Yes.
Right.
When they looking on the list, like, oh shit, a freshman? Right. Because that list would be senior, going into their senior years, really high level juniors, right? To make that team as a freshman, you had to be cold.
Yes, sir.
Because there's only so many spots, right? So if I went out for an LA team and didn't make it, I had to wait a whole year. Not my daddy my mom and dad, we gonna start our own AAU program and do. That's not like there's too many AAU teams in it, and you're playing every week. Like if you beat me this week, I don't see you to next month or next tournament. So I gotta eat that loss.
Bob Gibbons. Bob Gibbons. I wouldn't see you to Bob Gibbons.
I lose to you today, I play you next week. So this loss don't even matter to me.
Right.
Right.
Like I see him next, we gonna try to win. Then I'm gonna add on and jump onto this team. You couldn't jump team to team. There was no jumping team to team back then because every team had those dudes on it.
Yeah.
Every team had those dudes on it and Amari came off the bench on his team. Jock Diop came off the bench on their AAU team, and both of them was lottery picks.
Atlanta Celtics.
That's how thick, and they came out of high school. That's how thick AAU teams were. Two lottery picks was bench players.
So just imagine, we had our AAU team, which was a small market, and we trying to get into those big tournaments. We thinking we don't want our little state come in. It's Atlanta Celtics, Team Florida, DC Assault.
DC.
Like you like who the fuck is these niggas? And you like they all on the same team? How we gonna beat them?
Like your SCA squad, killer. I'm just saying, like dudes probably weren't even playing that much.
Yeah.
But nowadays, those dudes, I'm gonna go jump ship to this other team.
Yeah, like after my freshman year at Dominguez, you know, I'm playing varsity. So I go right into like my varsity year playing freshman, go right into playing AAU with Chase Budinger, Taj Gibson, Kevin Love, and like Taylor King. So it's like I'm not playing 15 or 16, I'm playing 17s, and that happened the whole way. That's why I'd be like, Like you just said, why are these kids playing 16, 15 years old? Like,
Ducking smoke.
Like,
But that's-
like if I'm on a varsity team as a freshman, that means I'm playing 17. That means I'm good enough to play 17 and under.
That is how you playing varsity and then go to your age group? Because these kids don't understand. What happens is if you're playing 17, playing these guys around the country, and then you drop down for AAU, right? That hurts you that summer. No development, because whatever you were good at, you're just gonna keep doing it. You're not gonna develop because you wasted a summer. Versus you played here and then you go and then I gotta play you at the 1 and the 2, and then another 1 and you is coming off the bench.
Yeah, right.
Well, when I drop down and play my age, I'm not playing against anybody.
Right.
Most of those guys played JV.
Yep.
Right? Mm-hmm. Most of those guys play JV, but they want to win so bad. Like, I've never seen a coach, a college coach, come to a kid and say, hey, how many AAU games you won this year? I don't give a fuck about your AAU program. Are you good or not? I'm not. How many AAU championships did you win? Oh, y'all did good. Let me go ahead and put you. Like, no one gives a shit.
Yeah, let's talk about what the real shit is about that whole scenario. Cooper's going down to 16s to create highlights. You creating a highlight reel against those kids you know can't guard you. So all the highlights we seeing, it ain't against the top guys. You
He played
creating
16 and under this summer.
You creating a highlight reel on guys you know you can get shit off on, and then you play up. They don't show the highlights of those because there ain't no highlights.
But here, this is the, like, if I would have talked to him, I was like, listen, if you are number 1 and you are that dude, play adult league. Go to the Drew League.
Yeah.
Go play
as a freshman, as a sophomore, yes.
Go to pro-ams. The reason is you don't know your flaws because everybody, you're bigger than everybody, you're taller than everybody. So the things you're doing, you don't know you have to improve until it's too late when you try to throw it off the backboard or you're trying to drive in a lane and then there's 6'11", 6'10", 7 foot back there.
Get out of here.
And now you have to try to adjust your game in real time, right? You should have been playing in an adult league to test what you can do and what you can't do, right? But if you're the biggest dude on the court throwing it and it looks like baby basketball to you, it's because it is baby basketball compared to you, right? Like you really have to get out of the swimming pool, jump in the ocean and learn.
Yeah, go up to UCLA.
Yeah, you
Because,
just
like,
go play
you're around grown men.
pro-am just to see what you're going up against.
But we did that, though. I think that's what changes the way we look at the game and the way the game is now.
That's because we had structure.
And we played up.
Structure.
We played up.
Earl was in there. It was structure. You knew, okay, I had to go to Bob Gibbons. I had to go to this tournament, whatever, to make McDonald's. Or, you know what I'm saying? We had to, all right, the best competition going to be here.
Gotta go get work.
It was always around it, so it never fell off.
Yeah.
It falls off now because it's just, like, it's all highlights.
It seems
And
like
then when
it's
you
more
see
of a
them, you be like,
every kid in the gym now, every kid in the gym has their own videographer, and they're just putting the highlights together. And it's like, if I'm a college coach, I don't give a fuck about those highlights. I want to see the low lights.
Nothing.
I want to see how you respond to adversity, how you guard the dudes that are at your level or higher ranked dudes, like how you perform in those cases. What do you do when you have a bad game? How do you respond to that? Like anybody could put a highlight clip together as we've seen in recent years. And for me, it's like I always got to count how many games they needed to use in order to get if it's 25 games to get that 2-minute highlight reel, then shit.
Right.
Yeah. That's problematic.
But they're doing that with everything, social media. They're doing that with music. They're doing that with your little comedy sketches. It's like, we don't know how funny you really are because you putting together 5-second clips of a joke, right? And you look at music, it's like, you didn't write none of that. You just stole somebody else's rhymes, made a video of it, right? So basketball has become the social media equivalent of just fast-paced. What is the attention span of the audience? How is they getting it? Gil was saying it before we got on air. It's 30 seconds. People are trying to get more of what we can expect from you, but you only giving us a little bit, so we can only judge you on that. It's 30 seconds. So that highlight is going to be the only thing that we can say, oh, well, he dunked over 3 people in this 30-second highlight. He must be cold.
Exactly. Or he got 500,000 followers, so he must be cold. So when you guys look at it, if you could fix the current state of basketball culture, or tell me what needs to be fixed in basketball culture.
Which part? Like if we start at the bottom level.
Yeah, bottom, work our way up to
all the schools that I guess back east that don't have shot clocks put shot clocks in.
Yeah.
Right? That puts you at a disadvantage because you're not used to like knowing what 2 for 1 is, understanding time and clock management. You know, you get up, you know, there was a score, what was it, 2-0? Right? Because you scored and then next time you get the ball, you're just gonna hold the ball the whole game. And now you got a bunch of dribblers and they don't know how to play basketball because they don't have to, right? So you put a shot clock in it, in there. Referees need to update their palette on understanding what the new rules are and what rules are. Get rid of the bracket plays. Like I know that in saying that, that's millions and millions of dollars because whoever from the East Coast probably came to the West and brung in this mom and pop style where everyone has a chance to be AAU. Like some of you guys and some of you teams are Park League teams.
Yeah.
Right? So,
No, facts.
Like
facts,
so, you know,
facts,
right?
facts.
It's like some of you guys don't even belong in what AAU was.
Yeah, you're not
right.
keeping
AAU
magic.
was the elite of the elite.
They need that interest fee.
Like
Gil.
if I can't make it this year, that means I'm training all year to try to make that same team. AAU was so good that where's Harden from?
He's from here.
No, where? What part of Cali?
He's from Compton, I think.
He's from Compton.
Yeah.
He didn't make his Compton team. He had to come to the Valley team and play with the Pumps. Right? He didn't make whatever team they were trying out for AAU. He had to come here to make this team.
Yeah.
Right.
He also
Same,
went to Artesia.
yeah. Same thing with Clay. Whatever team Clay was trying to make, he ended up on the Valley team.
Yeah.
That's how great it was. When you tried out for a team
Yeah.
and you didn't make it, you got to go for another tryout somewhere else.
Yeah.
And if you didn't make no AAU team, right? You spent all year working on your game. Now I don't play 5 minutes. I go create my own team. So now you have 10, 20 teams created every weekend.
Slam and J, you couldn't make Slam J. You had to go to ARC. You couldn't make ARC. You had to go to NJB or whatever. That you
knew like,
the
okay,
tiers.
when them tryouts was coming and you was really trying to go out there and try out.
I think another thing I would change, I mean, it's something I want to do. I want to get back into the Park and Rec League from ages 6 to 12 before AAU. Like I want to like help like develop like the skill set for kids.
Get them ready.
I think that's how I grew up. That Park and Rec. Just
Boys
go
and
play
Girls Club.
and just get them just having fun. I think that's the main thing, just having fun before they get to that 13. After 13, 14, y'all parents can go ahead and go.
But that shit starts now at like 7. You know what I'm saying?
No, they got AAUs. They got AAU teams already.
Yeah, AAU, but I want to bring
Park
back the
League
Park and
gone.
Rec. But you could bring it back.
When it was if you play in the Park League now,
They laughing at you.
if you in Park League now, bro,
It depends. I mean, it depends. Everybody not ready.
Yeah, but it's development. Like
But
you're
like
saying,
it's just
develop.
development.
You gotta
Like
develop them.
I could start it. I wish somebody would laugh.
The problem is it costs too much to be at AAU. You got parking, like
$20.
No, $20 for parking on Saturday and $20 on Sunday.
Yep.
You got to pay the $20 to get your ticket on Saturday, and so you spending $80 to $120 every weekend to see your sorry ass son sit on the bench, and that's what makes them like create their own team. Like if I'm gonna spend $120 every weekend, my little sorry ass son gonna play.
But that's
the Park Rec.
But that's the same as the soccer. Soccer moms go see their soccer. He ain't no good at soccer, but he like to.
At least he get to
like to run and kick. Yeah, he get to run around and kick the ball.
The parking is free, but they be doing it at these spots where there's no street parking, so they force you to park.
Nah, but Raleigh. All right, but if I do it at Raleigh Park.
But I'm saying back in the day, it was like Cal State Dominguez or Carson High.
Yeah, it was
whatever.
big. It was big events
I'm
where you
just
could
pulling
park.
into the high school. I don't have to worry about paying. Now it's like at these facilities, it's like $20. Like nigga, please, I'm parking right in the
$20 to
spot.
park is crazy.
Tow my
2
shit.
hours?
Yeah.
No, you can be
like
there
for
all
2 games, though,
I'm
like-
saying you can be but 2 games.
Like 2 games. Think about that. From 9 to 11. $20 and
Like
then
I want to leave my
$5.
car in Uber, and we're like, nah, that's gonna cost much too.
Then a snack. You gotta,
I would
spend it.
change coaching aspect, accountability, teaching them how to run plays, execution, playing together, moving without the ball, playing defense, talking on defense, running a fast break. These are all the things that I feel like when we became college players, we knew how to adapt to the game and not get yelled at by our coaches, not get put in the doghouse, because there was a fundamental understanding of how to play the game. And if your coach in high school taught you that, he prepared you. If your AAU coach was any good, he had y'all on a string knowing that, hey, when you go to your high school team or even your middle school team, These are the things you need to learn. And that was one thing I took from my AAU coach, Cliff Knight. And he used to play in the league, and he used to tell me one specific thing as a slasher. Start on one side of the court, you on the left wing, you got to finish the ball on the right side of the rim. And it's gonna get you to understand the shot blocker got to come through the rim to block your shot. And it's a better way and an easier way to lay the ball up. But you got to get into the paint. Trev always talk about touch paint. If you're not touching paint, you're not an effective slasher or effective offensive player. But if you don't know that, if you're not being taught that specific fundamental, you're gonna be behind by the time you get to college because now they expect you to know that. Oh, you don't even know how to get in the lane.
I think somewhat we talked about before, but what goes into that is the skill development. 'Cause a lot of it's trash can work.
Yep.
I'm saying I gave the trash can buckets, doing shit that's not realistic for games. So again, these kids get the trash can highlights they be putting on IG and shit.
Like, I don't blame the trainers. I blame the coach. Like, okay, when he talks about coaching, you got to think about the styles of AAU, right? And this is why I don't think no one appreciated what Kobe was doing, right? That's one, because his team was trash. What AAU is now is some of those high-level teams, they don't even practice, right? They don't practice. They just come together and play games. Well, that means that coach is robbing y'all, right? That's robbery right there. You're not So that means if you're in middle school, where's your development at? You playing with your team, and then you come in here, and then y'all go and try to outrun people.
Yep.
Kobe's team, they practice every single day. He treated it like an actual team. AAU team, so that means Zach Randolph's daughter played on that team, right? Every single day after school, you get out at 3, their practice is at 7. Do her homework, then she had to drive all the way from here all the way to Orange County. To Orange County to practice, because if you didn't practice, you don't play. She was the best player on the team. So the best player on the team came off the bench because she couldn't make 5 days a week practice. Right? So that was the standard. You have to practice every day to start. So she already knew, if I don't practice every single day, I'm not gonna start, right? But it's every day. I'm training you every single day. If I'm paying money for this program, you're gonna teach me every day. You're just collecting the check, and then we come to the game, and then go out there and just run up and down, right? Like, as a coach, you have to. You're supposed to take pride in your team.
Yeah, your team.
Your program.
Yeah, I'm about to say, we practice at SCA. Well, Pat Barrett, he had us.
He's supposed to.
He had Ocean View High School every weekend practicing against guys like Aaron Afalo, Jordan Farmer.
Yeah.
Like, we was Marcus Williams that went to UConn. So it's like, that's what I'm going up against every day on the weekends. Outside of going to Dominican.
There's a day that coaches today are so lazy. All they want to do is just like, oh, I just want you on my team. I want you. No,
get all the good players.
I just get all the good players and just go play.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all next weekend.
That's why we went 38-0.
Let's pray for the state of American basketball. Before we move on to the next segment, Gil, we did a poll: who has the best Team USA starting 5? And as I predicted, you had 59%, Brandon had 23%, Rashad had 17%.
I said I fuck with the chat. I already told y'all I fuck with y'all. Y'all want to.
They don't want that love. I'm just telling you.
They don't want that team again?
You love the chat, they don't love you back.
What was your team?
Mine was
Steph.
Tatum.
Tatum. Tatum was the 2.
Steph.
Tatum, KD,
Bron, and Embiid.
I didn't have Tatum.
Me neither.
So,
I had it coming off.
But y'all had, who had KD coming off the bench?
I did.
Okay. Well, let's talk a little bit.
I should have got a little higher. Damn. What's up? They don't fuck with Kyrie?
I was trying to give AD some love. Like, damn.
Get the hate from the chat. I'm just being honest.
Yo.
So I guess I'm off AD then.
Because Booker's gonna be on that team, so it's like.
So I'm saying, who coming off the bench though? Let's name that 5. Who coming off that bench?
Booker.
Mitchell.
Dame.
Kyrie.
Ja.
Mitchell. Man, no.
No Donovan.
They're not on that team. No. No. Not even Trey Young. No. That's what I'm saying. Because you only get 3 guards. So those 3 guards will probably be.
I don't think D Book that much better than Donovan Mitchell.
I'm saying it's going to be
What?
I don't
At the
think
shooting guard?
I don't think Booker's that much better than
Not even
Donovan
They're
Mitchell.
not even the same planet.
No.
I don't think he's that much better.
D-Book.
Yeah, they're not in the same planet.
Hey, they both had 70, bro. What you?
They both
Hey,
71.
One is what, 6'1",
D-Book was in the
6'2"?
finals.
who? Book is 6'4".
With shoes 6'6". One is 6'2".
I like
with
Donovan
shoes.
Mitchell though, but
I like Don, but
I think Donovan Mitchell is a second option.
He's a little D-Wade, man. I'm not. I'm rolling
Donovan
with.
Mitchell's a second option.
But who else? You got. You're not gonna put Trae Young in there and
No.
leave Dame out.
no, that's what I'm saying. Then
No,
you got Jimmy
no,
Butler. I mean, you got Jimmy coming off the bench.
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown probably coming off the bench if he tries to
It's
make
just a
that
bunch
team.
of guards, though. You got to.
No, you're gonna have AD. You're gonna have Bam. And I'm
gotta
sorry.
have some bigs.
I'm sorry. This is AAU picking. I mean, this is they're gonna have people like
Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves might make it.
Y'all said that very
Anthony Edwards.
slanderously.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
Now he might.
I can-
But that's
I
what
can
I
see
said.
it.
Anthony Edwards
Young,
would make it,
Young.
but he'd probably be the
He might
LeBron
be-
in 2004,
he
where
might
he
be the
already
only
get
dude
much.
from that World Cup squad that actually.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
Somebody
just
from that World Cup squad is
It'd be Anthony.
That's what I'm saying. He's the only
Anthony
holdover.
maybe. You already see who's committing.
Shit about to get real, but let's talk about.
Kawhi. We don't know. Like
I mean, shit.
PG.
That's what I'm saying.
We got some cannons in the.
But look,
we got some
But
cannons.
when we say D Book, like he's like the number one. Like he not over PG to me. Book ain't better than PG to me.
It's hard to judge PG because he's been out.
But Book is very good. Book is very
He's
good.
been out a lot.
PG's
Book is
three, though.
very
PG's
good.
PG's a three.
PG's a three.
Book is very good, but there's a lot of good guards
But I
out
said-
there that's like right
No, we're
there.
talking about two. Like, so you got the twos, you got the and then you got the 3-4s. So PG, Jimmy, all of them are in the same category.
You saying that's the three?
Though as the threes and the Jalen Browns
That's
and
the
shit
three.
like that. Yeah.
Them two.
That's a lot. That's a lot of them.
Them
The twos is
them twos. Devin Booker up.
Is Devin Booker, Ant-Man, basically. It's Devin Booker, Ant-Man, and Donovan Mitchell is probably third on that list.
So basically, what I'm gathering from y'all is going to be some hurt feelings this summer.
No, there's gonna be some hurt feelings on the bench too. Mm-hmm. Like, you gotta think about it, like it's only so much time. Like
You
when
can low key put Bradley Beal at the two.
Yeah.
Because he's still, I mean, even though he's going 1-to-1 this year, he's still a natural two.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you look back at that 96 team, right? Mm-hmm. You're talking about Hakeem and Shaq, who averaged 30 and 12, play 6 minutes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some names on there.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
but that's one of them things. Is I think that's what it was. I think they probably, when you think about it, the stars was getting mad that they wasn't playing, so they got real bench players that's just happy to be there. And I think that's what ended up happening. Like, you should be happy to be part of this team versus someone who's, I'm the second best center in the NBA and I'm coming off the bench.
Brandon Ingram, looking at Austin Reeves like, y'all got me looking like I'm trash out here because I'm coming off the bench and I'm playing behind him. It's already pissing me off. And I make a mistake or two, you pulling me out like we in college.
So
it's some bullshit.
Right, and you know what else that says? That says that's why your team is the way it is.
Oof.
In New Orleans?
Yeah, that's why the team is the way it is.
Because he don't play like AR?
No, because
he can't
you don't
adapt.
Because you can't adapt.
You don't need to. You just start a team.
No. Listen, but when it's time to winning and it's time for something that we're playing for all together, everybody has to adapt. So you can't adapt. So that's why New Orleans is where it's at.
Is that coaching though?
No, that's
Why?
that's
Why is that?
you. No, that's
Oh,
you.
it's not. You gotta relate. You gotta relate a message to me on what you want me to adapt to.
USA.
What am I?
USA.
USA adapt, you adapt.
No.
I'm happy to be here.
Because if you call me and you tell me this is what we gonna do with you, and I get out there and we not doing that, and you change it up on me because you feel like you don't have to tell me. Just like how Steve Kerr told Ant-Man, you gonna come off the bench like D-Wade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
But the game.
Ant-Man wasn't trying to hear that, so he had to change that up because Ant-Man's like, yo, ain't no Kobe Bryant out
Change
here.
it up because the way the game played,
They were losing.
and Ant-Man came in and did his thing.
Because Steve Kerr tried to make a certain statement about his coaching and he wanted to put these guys in and they had to change it because it didn't work with Ant-Man coming off the bench.
When you're going into the situation, you're going and practicing every single day, going in a game, you adapt naturally. Like, I didn't play defense, right? Everyone say when I didn't play defense. If you ask any of those players that I tried out with, I was a defensive player on that team. I'm the one taking the, I don't know how many charges I took in the NBA. We was in practice, I took probably 12 charges, right? Because I had to do something else to get on the floor, right? And that's just the way it is, right? When you go there, like, you have to adapt because it's an automatic pecking order.
The best thing you can do is play defense.
For,
to me, on that
Team US, the FIBA team, the minutes per game for like
Let's see if we can
Brandon
play.
Ingram and them. This is what my point is.
If he can't adapt, I can't play you.
I understand
Like,
that.
so
I
you-
understand that. But this is what my point is. If we all not playing a certain amount of minutes where I can adapt, allow me to adapt. Because I'm only playing 12 minutes.
we don't have time to.
Yeah, we do. We do. Because other players are playing more minutes.
Because they're playing better.
And they're just going.
Because they are allowed to adapt.
So
they're playing
They
better.
are
There's
being allowed to adapt to a game where if I'm only playing 4 minutes at a time,
Go play
I
your
ain't
four.
even touched the ball enough to even make an
Go
impact.
play your 4. Go play your 4.
Go play.
Why can't you play your 4? Play your 4. You do that at your ability. Okay, now I can give you 6. You do that with your ability, now I can give you 8. But if you go in there, I give you 4, and you're like, oh man, fuck
Yeah,
this
whatever.
4.
Yeah, I'm already out.
I'm not giving
You're
you
done.
nothing.
You're done.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I know.
Y'all
I hear
know
you.
what I'm talking about.
You got-
Brandon,
play
if
your-
you're on my AAU team
gotta
and
play
we got a super team and you know you should be playing and you trying to adapt, but you ain't got enough minutes to adapt. Now you
No,
salty.
it's not for me. It's not for me.
I understand that, but you was brought here for it to be for you. And now you found out in the middle of it, this ain't for me. Now you look bad already.
But you just said it's a super team, so that means it's probably another nigga that's number one, right? And I'm probably number one in my position. K Love is number one, right? Ronaldo Sidney is number one in his position, right? We all adapt.
Yeah, but if you're
We
Brandon
all-
Ingram
we all
looking at
figure-
this World Cup, that's not no super team.
It ain't no super team. I should be starting. I should be doing what I'm doing because I'm Brandon Ingram and my numbers speak for what I can do. So let me do what I can do, and if I'm not doing it, now you push me to the side.
Okay, but maybe him doing what he can do, it won't bring us
What
back.
can you do? Play defense,
It won't bring us
slash, right,
Rebound.
run the floor,
Yeah.
You want the ball so you can sit here and
No,
do that?
I don't think that was
What is
it.
it?
I think he just wanted to be.
We don't know.
He wanted to be considered as one of the best players on the team, as he was.
I did too.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
They didn't give you the opportunity.
I didn't, but I already went into. There was only 3 of us that was 2-time All NBA players, 2-time All Stars. Me, Dwayne, and LeBron. Right?
Yeah.
I already knew Melo was in front of me.
Yep.
I already knew Dwight was in front of me. Right? There was no question in that. Right? I'm thinking, okay, maybe I knew Chris Paul was the starting point guard. Like, Chris Paul is not even on my level as a player yet, but I knew he was the starting point guard because it fit better.
But you
so
did
I'm gonna
not
be like
know-
a 7. I'm gonna be like a 7-8 man.
But you did not know that they were considered cutting your ass before you even thought about sitting down and relaxing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I didn't complain about the playing time though. I'm in there like if you look at the game we playing. It's not Brazil. Is it Brazil? Who is the best player in Brazil? Where's Barbosa from?
Thiago Splitter.
Now, watch that game. I got in the game because Dwayne Wade got elbowed and had to come out, right? It's a close game. I come in, D'd him up, right? D'd him up, stole the ball, hit a jumper, got the offensive rebound, passed it out to get another jumper, subbed out of the game. Good shit, Gil. I know. That's all I do, right? That's it, 4 minutes. 4 minutes prime time. Like that was it.
I know, but I get
But you have to- but that's-
you adjusted to knowing that you didn't have to go be Gilbert Arenas out there with this team. But the point being is, after doing that, feeling like, yo, I'm doing what I need to do to be a part of this team, and them coming to you and saying, look, we was gonna think about getting rid of you anyway, because we want another type of energy for the team.
But that's my ego being hurt because of I diminished my role. I'm here celebrating. I even came to you and said, hey man, I pulled my groin. I don't want to hold a spot up for somebody else who's trying to make this team. So I'm coming in like I don't want to hold a spot up for someone else.
Right.
So when you say, oh yeah, you was on a bubble anyway, that's what hurt.
I understand.
That I'm coming in saying, yeah, me and my man's, playing hard, so I might want to go home. So the fact that you're saying that, we was gonna cut you anyway,
Yeah.
that's what hurt.
Well,
like
think
I'm
about-
coming in there like, yo, this is some team shit. I want my man's to make this team just in case you know what I mean?
Right,
That
right,
was my,
right.
So it was more ego of you saying I'm on a bubble and I'm trying to be humble for you.
But if Brandon is saying to coaching staff, what more can I do? to help this team win.
Shut the fuck up, sit down, and celebrate and wave your red, white, and blue flag.
Now, in his mind, I didn't come here for that. I come here to help the team.
All right, well, that is helping the team.
So if I came here, you want me to be a cheerleader, right? And that's all I need to be for this team?
Until we need you.
Right? And you never call my number to need me? You wasting my time.
Okay, hold on.
I mean, I'm a part of something though.
You're a part of a loss. You're a part of a loss. You went home with no medals. Where the adjustment could have happened if you played BI a little bit more, you might have won bronze.
Well,
you might have won bronze if you played them a little bit more. Now we don't know that because you made a mistake and played a guy over a guy that could have helped you win.
This is a real story. This is a true story. Bubble championship. The series before that, who was the most important player on that court defensively?
The series between the Lakers?
The Lakers and Denver.
Dwight Howard.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I already did my homework for all of that too.
Dwight Howard was the most important player in that series for the Lakers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What he did with Joker got them to the next level.
Yes.
When that series started, the next series, they told Dwight, we're not going to play you.
Yep, I remember that.
Right? Mm-hmm. Dwight hit me. I was like, man, how should I feel about it? I was like, you won.
Yeah,
you did your job.
You got us here.
Right? Like, if they don't play you no minutes, that has nothing to do with you. You did everything when they needed you, you delivered.
Yes.
This series, they just don't need you.
Right.
Right? Just like whoever they're putting in, now, they didn't need them last series.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the way you take it. You go out there, you celebrate because your championship ring was won that series.
Yep. I agree.
So it's someone else's time to win their championship ring. So there's nothing, just go out there, celebrate, and enjoy.
That's the same thing with the USA team. Maybe that game might have been, but maybe it would have been another game to where, but his mindset's already gone.
Mindset was already gone.
Well, all right,
because he know what he can bring to the table, and they're not utilizing him.
Dwight Howard did,
and that's why the Lakers haven't won a championship since.
No, but
because they don't have Dwight Howard.
But they did.
He was the game changer. Dwight Howard, Anthony Davis, and Rajon Rondo won them that championship. With J.R. Smith and Avery Bradley, they had a stacked team. But Dwight Howard was the game changer.
Now think about the next series. Who balled out? Rondo.
Yes. It was a different strategy. They changed the strategy.
As hoopers, man, like sometimes, we get put into situations with no expectations, right? We have to find our way.
Right.
Right? We have to find our way. And sometimes I think we look at players and I'm better than you, I should get more time.
Right.
Right? And you can't do it like that because a structure and how the game is supposed to be played might not need your expertise. 100%. That's why I said when, we have Chris Paul, right? Like, status-wise, I'm in front of him. Status-wise, I'm in front of Melo, but Melo's, he's the face. He's one of the faces of the movement. This is a real point guard.
Yes, sir.
Right? This is a real point guard. This is what they need. I'm more of a hybrid coming off the bench, right? I even know that who else is the backup?
Darren?
Kirk Heinrich.
Yep.
Right? So I already can see that how a team's supposed to be. So me, I'm like, all right, I might be, just to go in there, change the pace a little bit.
Yep.
Me, Joe Johnson. So, I can just structure the team on how I would structure it. Right? So it was easier for me to adapt mentally and not fall into the negativity of like, man, why am I here doing all that? Because all body language, man, everyone's watching everything.
But the difference is what? If you guys lose, we reevaluate that whole strategy.
Yeah.
Right? So with this FIBA team, BI not playing, I'm reevaluating what the fuck the coach did because it didn't work.
It ain't about him evaluating. That's not his loss.
But even
I know it's not his loss. I'm just saying, like, the reevaluation of the coach.
The reevaluation.
The reiteration of my point is the coach did not see the value of a player like BI when he wanted to bring his element to the game, and it did not work, them doing it the opposite way.
But now think about that. Think about the attitude on the behavior he's bringing into a locker room when he think he should be giving him.
100%. So he don't got no vet checking him, though. You know that. He needs somebody to check him like, yo, B.I., listen, Let them do this. Let it pan out. You gonna win, like with the Dwight shit. He called you for real comfort. Like, hey, bro, what should I do? Should I feel some type of way? You like, nah, you won.
You won.
So BI is really like, sit back, young fella. Let them see that they needed you in certain points, and don't show your attitude. Don't show the body language.
Man, that's what I said, man. It's just when you got them, you have to be able to judge. That's what makes us who we are. Understanding, schemes and adjusting the schemes, right? Like even when you get traded, right? When you get traded to teams, you're in a different role, and you have to adapt in real time. Right? Understand how fast these plays are. Like, I don't think people even think about shit like that, right? I'm in the playbook. You make a trade tomorrow. Whatever playbook they have, I'm supposed to learn it on the fly.
Yeah.
Right? No one understands that concept. When we make trades, the trade happens in February, and that player goes to that team, he has to adapt to something that's been there 4 or 5 months.
Yep.
And no one considers any of that. Like I have to understand the concept of, okay, I played against their playbooks. They like to do this. Okay, this play, I know this signal. And then coach will all right, which plays are you comfortable with? All right, I know swing down and the up, and I know the defense on how you, right? Because I know that, I can play a little bit longer.
Yep.
Right? Understand, in the fourth quarter, he could put me in because I know the basic concept of what they're doing and not being lost. And people don't really understand that that's what we have to adjust to in real time. Same thing with, teams like this. Like, sometimes we do have to just be happy to be a part of some shit. Now I can understand why I call these guys sorry, but these guys, the Carlos Boozers, Lamar, the Tayshaun Prince, they doing anything.
They adjusting.
Yeah, you need to be going in 13 seconds. He need to tie his shoes.
Gotcha. Smiling, ready to go.
Now I get the concept when you think about it like that.
Yeah, because some of us ain't rolling with that.
No, you're right.
I mean,
you're right.
I mean, it just works for every.
So my bad on them sorry teams.
But your point, how hard is it for a star to now be thrust in that situation? Like you saying, you might only get 3-4 minutes. You got to be a star in your role when you're used to playing 38, 40, 45 minutes in a game, and be able to go produce and deliver. I think that's like the distinguisher, because a lot of guys maybe can't do that.
I think the hard part for us, right, is we know we can help, and I think it hurts us to not call on us.
Yes.
And I think that's the thing that it really is. It's not that we are selfish. The selfish part is,
I want the most.
use me. Like, you use me. God damn it, I can tear through this shit right here. You know what I mean? This is a soft-ass zone. He's slow-footed. He's the 2-foot jumper. Just I can get in there and make something happen. And I think that's the part that really frustrates. It ain't really about the playing time. Is that I see what you can use me. Call on me, coach.
Call on me, coach.
Call on me, coach.
Yeah, and not to be a hater, say, hey, is there any relief when you're on a squad and they end up getting smacked? And you feel like you're validated?
I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying about B.I. B.I. sitting there like, I told y'all motherfuckers to play me a little bit more.
Are you a hater? Like, nigga, if you didn't use me and this is what happened, I fucking told you so.
No, that happened. That happened. That's that player when you do something to me and he scored and he start talking shit to the coach. Yeah, but you always play me. Yeah. Those are the players I do like too, because they real mad out
there. Bro.
I think the only thing about the USA though is we all get the same thing though. So that's why it's so important to
It's our only chance to get. It's our only chance to get that goal.
We all getting the same gold medal. We all getting the same thing. It's not just one trophy.
Right.
So I think the biggest picture of the USA team is you all getting the same thing.
Yeah.
The treatment, all that is just
I had a blast. I ain't gonna lie, I had a blast out that motherfucking to that day. I was happy coming off the bench, boy. I was the dude that they mic'd up, and I used to talk to the soldiers who was wounded, so he can't see the game. So I'm the funniest thing. I'm the funniest thing going, telling them what's going on the whole time. You didn't even have to put me in the game. I was like, oh shit, I think I'm going in. I think I'm going in. I think I'm going in. We got action, boys.
We got action.
That was me. I was the personality of the West today. So it was like everything I sacrificed, and you tell me I'm on the bubble kind of hurt. It was hurt.
That'd hurt me.
If they would have cut me and not said that, I would have been fine with it. But the fact that you're on the bubble and they had
okay, Kurt Henry,
sorry.
Did you watch the games?
No.
Okay.
I was asleep.
When you woke up and you found out.
Like, my roster was better. My roster in my head was a little bit better than this team.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. Let's talk about the Suns real quick. You were talking about that Team USA squad like a point guard. We got some point guard issues going on in Phoenix. So this week we got our first look. We don't know, Gil. Let me get to it. See, this is why I had to come at you earlier, because you be doing this shit. You be breathing here a little too hard.
You breathing too hard.
Look at my concentration.
Trying to look at my screen.
Let me get my two.
I'm gonna get the dark screen like they got on the planes. I be seeing all the rich people.
What your girlfriend have, or dudes be trying to put so you be trying to look from the side. You can't see that glare.
Like, you
Who you texting?
What you doing? What you doing over there?
So this week we got our first look at the Suns' new big three of KD, D-Book, and Bradley Beal in uniform. Let's see it. Oh, cameras look good too. I never realized how good my calves look on this show.
Damn.
See how I'm gonna flex it. But we got our first look at this crew.
Man, Bradley's big.
Yeah, that's a big. I don't know if that's Photoshop or no, because that looks like the crew pick. And shout out to D-Book wearing the chucks. I don't know if that's angles or whatever, because Bill don't look like he that monstrous, or like D-Book's supposed to be 6'5", Bill's supposed to be 6'5".
Yeah, Book looks 6'3", bro.
Yeah, so who knows? If I'm D-Book looking at that photo, yeah, somebody gonna need to get talked to. Dog. You got to maybe look bigger in the picture.
They being funny.
Hey, I'm not even gonna say nothing.
This is Gil's Arena. We already got packed up like 3 times this week. Let's do it.
Nah. I'm just saying. I don't want to make it a. I don't want to make it a problem. I mean, Go
ahead, cook.
Now you got me wondering, but I'm gonna use my better judgment. So Suns had an active offseason. They landed Bill, filled out the roster with minimal bread, with the big three eating up most of that salary cap. Added some depth with the DeAndre Ayton trade that brought in Nurk, Grayson Allen, Nasir Little to go along with that big three. And they got 10 players that shot 35% or better from three last season on the squad. All that shit's great, but what about the point guard? Previously said they're gonna have the point guard by committee. We expect Bradley Beal to handle a lot of that. But let's talk about crunch time. Who will be the Suns' point guard in crunch time?
What do you mean point guard?
Like, who's it going through?
There's no point. What do you need a point guard for if you have ball handler? They all can dribble the ball.
So who's going to be the person?
There's no point guard. This is not. I mean, we don't need that. That team don't need no John Stockton or
CP3.
Avery Johnson or CP3 trying to control and make great plays. They have go-to guys.
Okay, so you telling me that they don't need
a point like who was the point guard on the Bulls who ran the offense?
So I guess the question is who they going through in the last.
Oh, they're going through. I mean, all three are go-through players, right? Whoever's hot at that moment.
They're going through Kevin Durant.
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
Like Kevin Durant at the last.
Then I'm saying, like the point guard, you don't need nobody to sit there and we're gonna dictate the plays. This is.
Have we always went through Kevin in the last crunch?
Nah,
all his years?
Nah, for the most part, they went through last year. Booker, if Booker's going, they're gonna go through Book and
Golden
Kevin,
State.
Every team
Golden
Kevin
State.
Durant has.
Golden State.
They went through Kevin.
Did they, at the last 2 minutes?
Not really. No, that's cap.
They did.
They was shot coming down.
No, I mean that's one in a blue moon, but for the most part, they was beating everybody everybody's ass so bad that they ain't even had those problems.
Brooklyn? What about Brooklyn?
They didn't really.
Yeah, everything went through KD.
You're gonna go through. Like I said, it's a good problem to have because they can't focus on one player, right? You try to double KD, you got Booker and Beal. You try to double Booker, you got KD and Beal. So it's one of those problems that you would love to have.
But let's say you now have that problem.
If I'm guarding KD or if I'm guarding Booker, right, and you on the island, Because I'd be damned if I go help you and then my man hit the three.
Yeah.
My man hit the three. Now I'm all on Sports Center. Like, why would you help?
I mean, we'll see. I mean, they're role players now.
But it's
Booker and
cool.
and Bradley.
No.
They're role players. You're considered a role player now.
I would rather have a superstar role player than a role player.
I mean, we'll see though. We'll see if you can adapt to being that role player.
Is that accurate though, Gil? Would you rather have a superstar role player?
I would rather have KD getting doubled, and then that option is Devin Booker or Bradley Beal taking that wide open shot.
So we know that people will probably say it's D Book's team.
Is KD's supporting cast better than what he had up in Golden State with Steph and Clay?
Okay.
I'm asking.
Supporting cast?
Yeah. Yeah, so that same pass that you're making.
Same pass you talk about.
That same pass that you're making to Clay.
So when I'm coming dog and I got to pass it to
yeah.
Curry or Clay,
I can't wait for
thank
this.
you. So
No, I'm saying,
the
so
same?
I'm asking, is his supporting class better than
his 2 stars that's next to him?
right now? He has no fucking chance of winning.
What are you
Your
talking
supporting
about?
cast is not even better than the 2 that you got to go up.
They won.
Right.
They don't have a KD on the book. What's the name? What I'm saying is it's KD passing it to Curry and Clay. It's KD passing it to Booker and Bill.
Right. Are they better? Are they better than Clay? And
They right there. If
They right there?
If they below,
They right
if
there?
they're below,
come on.
who's better?
That's tough,
Okay,
Bill.
no. Okay, so you
Talking about Curry
know what I'm saying?
and
Let's match it up. Okay, you got Curry versus Booker, right? We're gonna give that to Curry. Bill versus Clay.
What? I mean, what?
Clay ain't no Bill.
It depends
Clay
on
ain't scoring like no Bradley Bill. He ain't never averaged 30.
Clay ain't got to.
But because he had Curry the whole time.
No, I agree.
But
He not no Bill. He not
but
no
I'm
Bill.
saying,
He's not Bill.
But I'm
He
going
not
to say, if one group is 99, this group he has 96.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
95.
Right? Okay, that's 95.
No, 95.
Okay, we'll say it's 90. We'll say it's 95.
Okay. That's a big difference.
But the difference is that Warriors team don't got KD.
They don't. The Warriors
Yes.
got KD
No,
right now.
I know. But I'm just asking: is his supporting cast enough to win a championship?
Yes.
I don't think he has enough.
Because he still got Curry and Clay technically at 95.
But are y'all saying that this is KD's team?
No. But I'm just saying,
Yes.
the player himself. I'm just saying, just the player himself.
Wait.
Those the big three is cool. His big 3 is cool, right? But if you had Clay and Curry at 95, who was better than them still? They were still smacking the shit out of everybody. So a 95 Clay and Curry was still smacked through the league.
But they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, well, he didn't have him last year, so I can't say that.
Oh, no, yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm gonna go ask you. Are y'all saying this is KD's team or is it D Book's team?
It don't matter.
But I'm
KD's
asking.
team. It's
It
KD's
don't
team.
matter who team it
KD's
is.
team.
I
Who's the
like
champion?
all that shit. That's ESPN talk.
No, it's
From what I'm
that's
asking-
ESPN talk. That's ESPN talk, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
But from your standpoint,
I don't care who team it
in
is.
that locker room,
It does matter.
who's running
It does
shit?
matter.
It don't- I don't need to
It
run
does matter.
nothing.
It does matter.
When the Lakers, who team was it? Kobe or Shaq? Say Shaq. I'm gonna tell you, Kobe didn't listen to it. Right? It was Kobe's team. If you asked him, if Shaq was there, it was Shaq's team.
You got 2 of the best players on the team.
But
So
I'm
it's
saying
both their team.
but it don't matter. who
It does
team
matter. It
As
does-
long-
it does matter.
As
No, we gotta
long as
stop
they
that.
going out there
No, we gotta
whooping
stop that.
everybody ass, it don't matter.
Nah.
Who team was it when he was in Golden State? It don't matter.
Nah.
It don't matter.
Nah, you got
What matter?
Hey,
So,
it
so
did
what
matter.
It
So
did.
what matter?
It did.
That's all that matters.
It did matter.
That's what I'm saying. It did matter. It does matter.
But it did matter, Gil.
It did matter because it mattered when Bron went to Miami. So
It was
it does
Curry.
matter. We gotta stop sugarcoating.
No, that's no. It
Nah,
was.
if it was-
that's ESPN talk making narratives on who team it is.
It is.
They trying to do that. They trying to just throw niggas against each other.
No, it's not.
It's they team.
Draymond
it's
Green don't
their
come to
team.
KD and say, man, we don't need you. If
Cool,
it was
he can
KD
say that.
If it was KD's team.
Finals MVP.
I mean, I
don't care. It's your team. None of that matters. This is like when movie stars care.
does matter.
It's like Will Smith and Martin Lawrence
Yeah,
and
Will
Bad
Smith-
Boys.
right,
and Bad
Will Smith
Boys
is the
1,
guy.
right?
Yeah.
When Martin Lawrence saying, "Hey, I need my name first." I don't give a fuck about that name first, Smith. I'm getting $20 million a year.
But you
whoever
still-
name he wants first, go first. It don't matter. This is.
But Will
the same
knew.
movie.
Will knew it was his
It's the same
movie.
thing. We in the same
I'm
thing.
Will
Fresh-
Smith.
Fresh Prince.
Independence Day.
Whose name
It does.
is saying who's the leader?
It does.
Go out there and play that.
Fresh,
Lets us know.
but Fresh Prince or Martin a better show.
Martin.
Martin.
So you tell me Martin Lawrence not walking
Martin.
in like, nigga, my shit better than yours.
You getting $10 million?
No,
playing
you
50
can't.
character.
No, you can't say that because you're talking about show, but you got
Yeah.
Independence
Yeah.
Day.
But-
Men in
yeah,
Black.
yeah,
But what I'm
yeah.
saying-
Men
No, no,
in
no, no.
Black.
You got it.
1, 2, 3,
Nigga, I
and the
was in
Revolution.
Independence Day. I don't care about our
But what I'm
network
saying
shows.
is, you don't have to be the man. You can be the leader, and he leads the team in scoring. Right? It don't matter. It's just go out there and just play.
Nah,
Just go out there and play.
with that.
Why do you care if it's your team?
That's a cop-out.
Give me the ball.
Like, we only discuss that when it come to him, and that's weak. Because when it's Bron, niggas was on Bron head about
No, media was on Bron
talk
head.
about it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to Suns versus whoever, it's gonna say Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns.
You know, I don't give a fuck who it says.
So that's who team it is.
Hey.
That's what it's on. When it said Golden State, it said Golden State, Steph Curry, and KD.
So them losing in the playoffs last year, it's on KD?
See, no, that's on them. They sucked as a team. You couldn't tell me my Golden State my second year.
I'm not saying about I'm just saying it's his team. I mean,
Golden State my second year, the franchise player was obviously Antoine Jameson. It was Antoine Jameson's team.
When?
My second year in Golden State. You couldn't tell me shit that it wasn't my team. The last 5 minutes, there's only one nigga who's shooting the ball, me. I'm making $300,000. None of that matters.
Well,
my expertise kicked in last 5 minutes.
It did matter.
It didn't matter to you.
Because when you
it didn't matter to you.
It did matter because when you went to Washington, yeah.
And when he came to Washington,
and who team is it? It was the same thing. It was the same thing.
It's your team. It's your team now.
No, this is how it worked. No, this is how it worked. I was the franchise guy. The leaders of the team was Antoine and Larry Hughes.
But it was your team.
I was the franchise.
Your
team.
Your team. This is Gilbert Arenas' team.
8-0. They not talking about nobody else.
Who team it is in this Booker's team? He's been there the longest.
Yeah.
We're talking about.
There you go.
No, it's not.
There you go.
No,
I agree.
No, it's not. Scoot
I
over.
agree.
I've already done this. I'm a champion.
Cool, that's what's up. Have fun.
I came over here to make it easy for you to win.
Yeah, no, you came over here because you didn't have nowhere else to go.
Who?
No, we're not gonna do that.
Oh, no.
You the best player. No.
No.
You got places to go.
No, because you could have stayed.
Who? KD?
Yes.
Nah.
What you leaving for?
No, you can't.
Hey, man, it's
What you
day,
leaving for?
Hey, man,
Don't you leave if you say you this, you that. What you leaving for?
Hey, man, stick to that sorry-ass Miami team you got, man. Stick to that little weak-ass Golden State team you got. Don't throw that salt on my
Golden
team.
State.
My
Jimmy.
team.
I'm a Buck.
My team is good. We good.
We know it's Jimmy's
We good
team.
over there.
We know it's Jimmy's
We good
team.
over there in the Suns.
Oh, you the Suns this year?
Huh?
You the Suns this year?
Because you said
I
Bucks.
told you.
You
I
said Bucks.
Suns, Lakers, and Bucks.
No, you said Dame.
You said Dame.
Okay. Let's get this.
But there ain't no
correct.
way. But there's no way that Dame can win the championship without the Bucks winning the championship. So I'm gonna have to be the Bucks a little bit. So, but I'm rooting for Dame. But I'm rooting for Dame. I'm like him with the Lakers.
No,
he really just like LeBron.
Really just like LeBron. Yeah.
Every fucking day. Every day. I've made that very clear.
because
I'm probably gonna stay.
If Milwaukee win it, that's you just cheering for Dame. If Golden State win, I'm just cheering for Steph. I don't care if Golden State win it. I just long as
So you Bucks with Curry.
yeah, I'm just Curry.
But here's the team I didn't hear you guys mention, the Denver Nuggets. So let's talk about them a little bit.
We haven't really talked about them.
So after Lakers players like AD and Austin Reeves,
It's just like last year.
after they came out, they said they weren't feeling all the jaw jacket coming from the Nuggets, more specifically their head coach. So Michael Malone, aka the man who's proclaimed the Lakers' daddy, he didn't say it, but he didn't say, no, don't say that. He smiled. He rolled with it after the sweep. So he addressed all the talk coming from the Lakers side.
If they're still worried about us, that's on them. This is a new season, new challenge, and it was a hell of a series against them. I know it was a 4-0 sweep, but all those games seemed like they went down to the wire. And as I said after that game 4, we have tremendous respect for that team. I have tremendous respect for Darvin Ham as a coach and the job that he did. But yeah, I don't listen to any of that stuff. I don't know what they're saying, and if we're on their minds, then I guess that's on them.
So Malone went on to say he doesn't think the Lakers-Nuggets is a rivalry, and he's not living on the past. He just focused on the season. But based on the reaction last year, they was going hard on the Lakers. But when you sweep a team or you win in the minimum amount of games required.
I mean, I got to go with, Denver on this one in the sense of, to be honest, y'all was the weakest challenge we had. So why are y'all talking? You know what I mean? In reality, right? Y'all technically was the weakest group that we played against. So y'all shouldn't be saying shit like, the Wolves have better of a understand, like, that was our biggest challenge in a sense, where that first
That's what
round,
some players have said.
right? We had to really get up for that, and they gave us more of a challenge. They should be talking about, the Denver Nuggets, this and this and this, and then Phoenix, right? So Lakers, you're in third place, talking about this. Even Miami can say, yeah, that's our rival.
We won a game.
You know what I mean? Like
Won a game.
So I mean, it's one of those things where, as Lakers fans, we should really just shut the fuck up right now and wait till we match up in the playoffs. Like, even if you beat them in regular season. We shouldn't be bragging about that. There's just some shit you shouldn't be bragging about, like Oregon beating Colorado. What the fuck are y'all laughing about and celebrating?
Right.
No one in America really thought y'all was gonna lose that game.
Right.
If you lost, it was embarrassing.
Right.
But you winning if you win by 30, you really that's how afraid you were of that? Come on, man. There's just some things you just should.
We're missing the point though. Like for Denver, LeBron James hit the mark, right? Before the series, he hit the all-time mark. All-time scorer?
Yeah.
Before that, right?
Yeah, earlier.
Yeah.
Early in the season.
So we sweep the team with the best player on the planet. And y'all came from 7 all the way to meet us. And we got rid of y'all motherfuckers with no problems. Y'all should have us on y'all mind. Y'all should be thinking about us, dreaming about us, nightmares, shaking up, cold sweats. Fucking Denver. Fucking Denver. Fuck them. I can't wait to see them. I get it. But I like how Malone approaches it. He's like, yeah, man, they should be thinking about us. Shit, we stole their bet.
Bruce Brown, right?
No.
They lost Bruce Brown this year. That's gonna hurt.
Hell nah.
They lost Jeff too, right?
So they lost Bruce Brown, lost Jeff Green.
Yeah,
That's
gonna hurt,
they
bro.
vet.
Bro, that's all right.
That's their locker room.
All right.
Bring back most of the core. Christian Brown, who played good in the finals, coming back. Peyton Watson in his second year now. Hopefully be able to crack the rotation.
They'll pick somebody up by February.
But looking at this Nuggets team, do all these big offseason moves by other teams make Denver feel like they don't have the same target on their back as a defending champ should? Because we've done this show all week, really haven't talked much about the Nuggets.
I think Denver should just stay low key. Mm-hmm. Just stay low key and just keep doing what they do. Your MVP, he's, I saw him walking into media day. He was had a ball. So it's just kind of I think they just, they take the San Antonio route.
They have no choice.
Yeah,
It's Denver.
But you depend on the longevity and chemistry. I think that's what surprised everybody last year. They all said Denver is really good because they've been playing with each other for at least 5 years.
Yeah.
So it's now year 6, y'all making all these changes to adjust to what we do every year. We #1 in the West. What y'all gonna do now? Oh, you got another new team?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. Jamal Murray coming back. I can't wait to see him again.
The only thing that helps them this year with not bringing anybody back is if Michael Porter Jr. turns it up.
Yep.
From what he did last year.
Yep.
He makes just a big jump. Right?
Yeah.
Averaging 20-something and become a real guaranteed 3-man that's really putting pressure on people. That would change up, for not doing any, off-season moves.
Aaron Gordon, too.
Aaron Gordon is
Yeah, he's going to be him.
He's going to be he was the 4th option, but in the playoffs, he was more like the 3rd option.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why I said if Michael Porter Jr. takes that next step and he can be like a Klay Thompson where any given night, he can give you 40. That becomes a different team.
Way different.
But if he's gonna give you the 13, the 17 like he's been doing, then it's not really like that.
Yeah.
So, even have to ask this, are people sleeping on the Nuggets? Do we?
No, because they won.
But we don't.
Because
it's just the moves.
I'm just being
I think
real.
it's like the Patriots. You know how the Patriots would win and then they didn't make any off-season moves? Then they come in.
And win it again.
They win it again. You be like, they got back to the Super Bowl again. But even with the Chiefs the same.
Are you saying Michael Malone is like a Belichick or
Stop.
Andy Reid, though?
Stop.
I'm saying he has potential.
Yup.
He has
potential.
He has potential.
Potential.
He got potential.
He got the potential.
He's showing consistency.
Because he got that dog.
He's
in the
showing
back.
consistency.
And the way Jokic's walking in, he listen.
Tom Brady.
30-10.
Tom Brady. He Tom Brady in the situation out there, bro.
So that's not Pop.
Huh?
That's not Steve Kerr?
No.
Ooh.
It's a different approach.
Nah.
Because he's not doing it from a systematic approach.
No, we're talking about this era. Pop was that. Now it's I feel like Mike Malone.
As long as Steve Kerr still?
Huh?
Is Steve Kerr still here?
Yeah, but Steve Kerr, he talks a lot. The coach, he don't say.
I like
he say
style.
2 words. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Sure.
He's not sure. I guess if that's what you want.
So we talk about the Lakers. They're looking for revenge. Obviously, they fortified their roster, but you got some other good teams in the West. The Warriors are kind of just lingering, I think, ready to make some noise. Who's the biggest threat to the Nuggets in the West?
Everybody. I mean, in a sense, the Lakers, the Suns.
Would you throw the Clippers in there?
Clippers?
Healthy, on paper healthy?
I mean, Clippers, if they're healthy, Clippers is going to be dangerous too.
Big if, but...
Memphis, when Ja come back, we got to see what these first 25
Nah, they just not. They just young. Right, just same thing with like Sacramento. They're just young. Golden State, to be honest, because, Wiggins didn't play majority of that year last year. So the fact that he's back, but they do lose, like a Poole, which that was just an erratic scorer coming off the bench that just changes the tempo. But to really like challenge them, the real challenge is going to be Suns, Lakers, Clippers.
And don't get mad at me. You said Timberwolves were their toughest challenge last year. You got Ant now a year stronger, a year better. Do you see them being a potential threat to them?
Nope.
No, they're Wolves is missing. They're just missing something.
Everything.
A great point guard that can, Ant-Man is, you got Ant, you got not Rudy. What's the Cat.
Yeah.
That's it. Rudy is like that. If that's your third option, then you can't win.
If they make a move, I'm just saying somebody on the West is gonna make a move. It's gonna be like, okay.
I don't know why y'all glossing over the fact.
I think James might come to the West.
I don't know why y'all glossing over the fact that
Harden.
there's a guy named Jokic.
Jokic, I believe. Them Jays is wise.
Right. There ain't no team they worried about because they got him. And if you ain't got no formidable big man to match up with the Joker, which is the only one on the East Coast. Two of them is on the East Coast. So everybody on the West, even though you made these roster adjustments, you got good guards, you got good guard play, we still playing out of this post from this big man that ain't none of them bigs down there can handle. And the only one can is AD. And we seen what he put on his dome piece. 28, 15, and 10, averaging.
That was last year.
So it's like, what are you gonna do this year that's gonna change that? And like you said, if Michael Porter come back and play better, it's gonna make it harder for you to double.
You seen him in the weight room. You seen him in the weight room. He was in the weight room.
He ain't got a chance.
I've seen that video every year.
Jokic got a chance to run the league like how Shaq did, dominant. Dominant.
Is he not doing it already?
Dominant, no.
Like these next 2 years, like say he win it, like
not dominant in the sense of how Shaq was doing it. His dominance is,
but yeah,
he's collecting points, right? He's collecting his 20 to 25, the 12 rebounds, the 10 assists. That's the assists is where he gets it, right? If you take away his assists, is 25 dominant like the other ones were?
But 25 and 10.
But 25 and 10 and 15 is dominant. I'm just saying his way is
but
it's a team way. It's the team
But
way.
I'm saying 25 and 10 is not dominant in the big man in this league.
What?
25.
All the other big men are averaging 30 and 10, 30 and 12.
Only over two big men.
Talking about
two other big men.
The assist is what?
That's my point, though. But you got the 25 and 10 assists. The rebounds is what it is. But if let's just say hypothetically he don't get those 10 assists, now he's averaging 45 and 0 assists. You say he's the most dominant big man. So that's got to account for some.
Yeah. No, that counts. That's why he's who he is. You got to count it all as how many points do you bring to the game yourself.
Yeah, you're dominating.
That's how it's calculated.
You're
how many points are you? And his assist, because of the assist, that's 2 to 3 points. So he's bringing in about 53 to 60 points by himself.
But y'all know if us three on the same team, right, and we about to line up against Joker. First thing we in the layup line saying, like, who the fuck gonna guard Joker tonight, bro?
I don't give a fuck about that. I know what I'm gonna do is never help. I'm gonna deny my man all day. You on your own, buddy.
You on your own. But that's worse.
On your own, buddy.
Exactly. Think about us in film. It's like, hey, coach, what we gonna do on this? You on your own. Who on his own? Coach, what you mean he on his own?
Yep.
We cannot leave Calvin Booth down there with Joker.
Not my problem.
Nasty.
This your matchup, buddy.
Nasty.
I had AI last round, buddy. I'm right here.
See what it feel like.
All right, well, let's move on. I know this is going to be a very eventful debate, heated discussion.
Oh, damn.
I'm just telling you,
shit?
I'm preparing the audience, okay?
Here we go.
They resting right now. I think some people tried to jump off. The chat being lazy. What was that? What was that sound effect? Oh, do it again. Lay it on me one more time. Hit Man, But let's go. Bucket getting is a cherished art form in the league. Few have done it better than Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. But who's the better scorer in their prime, KD or Melo?
Damn.
That's an easy fucking answer to me.
Score, that's just overall.
The getting of buckets.
I mean, you would
Levels, like you said.
probably overall, you would go Melo because he had 4-level, 5-level scoring, which is layups. Like everyone talks about 3-level scoring, right? That's basic fucking people.
Triple threat.
Right?
Casuals
Right? There's casuals, you know, layup, midi, and then the 3-point line. It's 3 levels. Motherfucker, there's posting up and there's ISOs.
Yep.
Right? And, you know, Melo posted up and Melo was ISO player. Right? That's 5 levels of, you know, scoring. You know, that's what I said, that basic bullshit is, you know, layup and he got the mid-range and then he has, you know, you have a guy that's great at posting up and a guy that's great at, you know, one-on-one isolation. So when it comes to the who is the most, you know, complete scorer, then you would say Melo, for me.
Same over here.
Y'all
Melo.
agreed on something?
Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. I mean, because we looking at it from the lens of tier level scoring, right? And I seen Melo from when he had the growth spurt and he had the handle. And a lot of people get away from Melo's handle where he can bring it up and bop, 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 hit you with the midi, hit you with the off the dribble, right? Then Melo is playing small forward so he can come off pick and rolls, right? So when you're looking at that compared to KD, I say give Melo 7-foot height and you're like, okay, what are we doing here?
But KD has that 7 foot.
I understand that. So that's an advantage for KD.
But I'm just scoring whatever.
So skill set, you say, all right, Melo at 6'8" in the post, you know what I'm saying, face up, you talk about ISO, you talk about off the dribble, you talking about shooting a 3, everything is just as effective as KD.
Mr. B, I don't know. I don't feel like you rolling, Mr.
He got to prove it though. He can't just say KD and not show me.
No, I mean,
Show me.
It's being shown.
No, it's not.
It's still being
show me that it's better than Melo's.
Walk into the league. I mean, listen.
He's the best. He's the best. See, the problem with mine is
KD?
like what KD does and how he does it
is
himself.
We'll never see it again.
Right? Like he's gonna go arguably like one of the top natural scorers to do it. Right? But this is coming from 2 different places, like James Harden, right? James Harden will go down as a great scorer, but I'm judging off of the levels of how he can score. He can only score one way, right? Harden can only score the way he does it. He can't pin down, he can't come off screens, he can't do any of that. But how he perfected his scoring, top notch. Same thing with Kevin Durant. How he perfected his scoring is top notch. But he don't post up. And he
come off pin down.
So tell me his skill set. Tell me his skill set. I just told you Melo.
Putting that bitch in the rim. Putting that bitch in the rim.
Like that's what I said.
Tell me. Break it down.
Wherever.
Break it down.
Wherever. Every time I step up between the lines, I'm putting that bitch in the rim. How about that? That's just what it is.
No.
I don't give a fuck. Wherever, when I'm what's this? This the court.
Hey, you say he put it in. Is it a
between the lines? That bitch is going in the rim.
Is it a mismatch?
Yes.
For whoever.
Why is it a mismatch?
For whoever.
He's
7 foot and
7 foot.
Say it again.
7 foot.
Say it again.
Melo.
Say it again.
We'll never see it again. We'll never see it again.
So tell me his skill set outside of Melo.
If we put weight on Kevin Durant,
good luck. Good luck for everybody.
That's like saying give Melo 7 foot.
No, but I love
give Carmelo 7
years
foot
old at Syracuse.
Are you fucking serious?
But this is a conversation that's deeper than just who's scoring, right? I wanted to do this, and it'll hurt a lot of players, you know, careers. If you say, all right, name your all life top 10 5-level scorers. Right? Because there's 5 levels of scoring, real 5 levels, that elite 5 levels. That takes out generations of players. Because, you know, when you talk about the 80s, you're really talking about Jordan, The 80s, 90s, Jordan, then you got Bird,
Yeah,
right?
maybe it.
Bird, I mean, the big man, we can't, the reason the big man is not a part of this because this,
Right.
But you're talking about, those two, Kobe.
But I guess, but you're talking about.
You know what I mean? You got Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce.
Right?
Ooh, Paul Pierce is a.
T-Mac a little bit. T-Mac is 4 or 5.
Did T-Mac post up much?
A little bit, but not much.
Yeah, I mean, T-Mac. But that's what I'm saying. You see how when you add the other two elements of posting up and ISO ball, you can see how a lot of great scores will be out of this category. And that's the difference. Like, Melo is in a category, KD ain't in a category yet because of the posting up and all that.
So you
I mean, he tries it, but that's not his skill set. His skill set is face up, and I'm just going to shoot over you.
Yo, can we look up the stats? Hold on, my bad.
Like Dirk.
Yo, can we look up the stats of when Carmelo played against LeBron one-on-one and when KD played against LeBron one-on-one?
KD's going to bust this. But Melo's going to But Melo.
I just want to see the numbers. The one-on-one matchup. I know they got it.
Oh, I'm 7 foot. I'm 7 foot playing against a 6'8" guy, man.
What that mean? What that mean? I'm skinnier than you.
What do you think about Chris Middleton's game?
I like Chris Middleton's game. It's, it gets
it is.
Straight to the point. Straight to the point.
When you're talking about shooting and scoring and skill, right? You give him 7 foot.
Nah, that's different.
You comparing Chris Middleton to Kevin?
No, I just said give Chris Middleton 7 foot. Who is he?
No, are you comparing?
Who is he?
You're comparing.
Just
Chris
said
to Kevin
give Mikal Bridges 7 foot. Who is he?
You're talking about natural, but you're talking about like one's just a phenomenal natural scorer, right? KD's just like. He's just a natural. Like, he goes down as probably one of the best scorers.
He compared Chris Middleton to Kevin.
I didn't compare anything. I said if you give him 7 foot, who is he?
Talking about 5 low scoring. Do you throw free throws in there too?
No. That's 6
It's scoring.
That's 6. I'm just talking about like.
It's the 6th level of scoring.
No, I'm just talking about somebody who can post up, right? Yeah. He's dangerous in the post up. He's dangerous in the ISO. Dangerous getting to the basket. Dangerous on the pull up. Dangerous for the 3, right? That's how you evaluate. There's a different level of scoring. Just everybody's just used to the basic math of
So
three.
you want to talk head-to-head Carmelo LeBron? But what do you want to see? Because we got the
or the matchup between Melo and KD.
But we got the LeBron Carmelo comparisons.
Bro, Melo in the post.
How many times did they play against each other?
Melo in the post is unstoppable, bro. You have to foul Melo in the post, bro. He's a bully.
I'm just asking.
He's a bully, bro. It's different. That's the difference.
Because we love talking about numbers.
They played against each other 46 times. LeBron won 30 of those. Melo won 16.
I just want the
regular season. They played 36 times. LeBron won 22.
Motherfucker, say the number.
The number.
We don't care about the record.
Because it don't matter. The record don't fucking matter.
So, point comparison, LeBron averaged 26.2, Melo averaged 21.3. Game highs, LeBron had 43, Melo had 42.
See, but that makes sense. See, how Melo plays, LeBron can defend that. LeBron can't defend KD.
Because there's the height difference.
Can't none of them defend KD.
No.
Because there's the height difference.
Neither one can defend KD.
No, they can't defend KD because KD's guard-like. So Melo's gonna try to toughen up. He's gonna try to do this with LeBron. LeBron can guard that. KD ain't doing all that. KD gonna sit in there, yank.
But KD can't do that. KD can't do that.
All he has to do is sit there, turn around, steppy.
You can't play bully ball.
That's not his advantage.
So KD,
Exactly.
KD LeBron comparisons, KD 29.8 points per game, LeBron 29.6.
But what's the Melo KD comparison? That's the question.
Did they play much against each other?
Yeah.
They on the West.
Yeah.
They on the West.
It just that's what I said.
Yeah, but I don't know if they were guarding each other like
But
that.
that's why I'm even looking at these numbers. There's so much other shit you got to factor into it.
Like height.
Guarding.
I don't know. I just feel like what changed me with KD is when they played against LeBron in Miami and they went back and forth. When I saw that little one-on-one, when they had that little, they went up and down.
Even with Golden State, but it's just like LeBron can guard Melo easier because where Melo's gonna try to play that game at, Bron is strong enough to handle that.
And as the chat pointed out,
KD's sitting there with this, and it makes Bron move left or right. And when he pulls up, it's more energy to guard KD.
It's not diminishing KD at all because it turns into T-Mac if he's 6'8".
That's a lot of energy.
It turned into T-Mac. It turned into T-Mac if he's 6'8". So what I'm saying
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. That's what I said. There's no diminishing him being 7 foot. But when we say, damn, that was a tough shot, it's because he getting that bitch off because he's 7 foot.
Healthy T-Mac, Melo ain't better than a healthy T-Mac.
Listen.
Wait, what?
Listen.
Melo better scored than a healthy T-Mac?
Primes?
T-Mac was all 5.
Listen,
You see, he was shimmying Kobe and I got the same shit you got.
And then you see when he came back down. And
But
you see what happened when he came back
KD got
down.
that?
I'm saying, but
Do
I'm saying-
KD got that?
Backboard
What I'm saying is he's trying to, but it's the same. He got the same thing though. That's what I'm saying.
But do KD got the
Melo?
T-Mac?
Melo ain't
I think Melo will beat up T-Mac because Melo.
physical.
You know what I'm saying? That's why.
But he's not a better scorer than T-Mac.
But that's why I'm saying I don't think T-Mac
What
will be able to
T-Mac?
score a lot.
What T-Mac did easy. That's easy.
No, I mean,
game. That's easy. Oh my! I was there when he scored 60. That wasn't even a good game.
I got a lot.
He missed. The man missed like 9, 10 free throws. Missed a bunch. He should have had 80.
T-Mac better than James Harden?
Yeah, as a scorer, James Harden perfected something. So that like what's
The travel?
No, what I'm saying is James Harden perfected what he does best. Like if you say, James Harden, I'm gonna take the ball out of your hand, be efficient in scoring. Can he do that?
All I got to do is come up and do a step back and score every
But that's
time.
what I'm saying. It's
I don't
a
have to do all
different.
that.
It's a different thing because he only has, like if we're talking about complete scoring, right? James Harden can only do the one. That's like if we said, that's like when
I
everyone
agree.
talks about Giannis. He can only Euro dunk. He perfected that.
Okay.
Right? We can't take it away
Okay.
from him.
Okay.
Right? We can't take it away from him.
Okay.
He perfected the fuck out of that. And if you can't stop it, he shouldn't have to do nothing else.
But you
Okay.
can't put him over
Okay.
someone else just because he got something that you can't
I
stop.
can't, like when people say, yeah, who you gonna take as a scorer? And then I always say complete scoring, because I like to say if you can take the ball out of my hand, they can do something else and be effective.
Right.
Right? I'm gonna go with someone else, but if there's just getting buckets, I want James. I'll take that.
'Cause you can't stop-
Because if you can't stop that, then you don't need to do nothing else.
Right.
T-Mac a better scorer than Paul Pierce?
What? Yeah.
Paul Pierce could score from every.
He can
I'm just-
score.
I'm just asking.
No. Paul was a scorer.
Yeah,
but-
because that's a good question. Because
That's
it
what
just
I'm
looked
asking.
different.
It just looked different. I feel like it just looked
That's
different
why I
then,
say
man.
with the KD thing, it looked different because
That's
you're
what I'm
7
saying, it
foot.
Pierce was in the NBA in the fourth quarter. There was nobody better than him for like 3 years.
That's what I'm saying.
You ain't on this show.
But you know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm asking. Like, I mean, but you asking me. I mean, like, I'm not a Penny Hardaway fan and I'm not a T-Mac fan.
Nah.
They didn't do nothing for me. So I'm just looking. Yeah. You hear me? You know what it is? West Side.
What's up? Yeah. What's up, Mr. B?
Nah, remember, I'm in that era where I'm watching both be great.
I studied both of them too.
Mac was different.
But Paul,
it was so
I just
easy.
like Paul just looked different.
It was so easy for Mac that it was like Vince Carter, right?
Yes.
It was just easy. Like I'm so mad at Vince for what he did to the game. The GOAT debate, what should have been him.
100%.
Okay.
He was so naturally gifted than anything you've ever seen.
Period.
He had everything. There was no, he had everything. Dribble, shoot, fade, moves.
Footwork,
He
everything.
had everything. If he had the mindset like Kobe, like I'm better than everyone and I'm gonna show y'all each, there was nobody who was stopping that man.
Right.
There was nothing that was stopping Vince Carter. When Vince Carter came in the lane, there was no big man that was willing to challenge it because they didn't want to be on ESPN.
Excuse me.
That was him. Think about, show Toronto, every time he went back to Toronto, show those stats. Because he didn't like them, they traded. Watch what he did to them every single time. He averaged damn near 40.
So you think the trade is what stopped his hungriness?
I just think he was just too nice.
It was fun for him.
It was too nice.
It was fun.
He was just nice.
See, I don't like players like that.
That's why I said when
You know who else was like that? You know who else was like that when we played against him? And not I'm just saying he was not like he was just a nice person. It was like Jameer Nelson. Like he would want to like crack jokes. And
Yeah,
stuff.
he was
Like
a nice
not that he was like I'm just saying like he was just like
He didn't take it
like
serious.
he was just like trying to crack jokes because he felt like maybe I'll bust his ass or whatever. But I'm just looking at him like the team that you own and y'all fighting for the finals. Like I wouldn't be fucking like cracking jokes or anything like that. Like
Yeah.
So I get it. Like it's just like some players just be.
Going
like
through
just
it.
too cool. And it's like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Like, fuck out of here. Like, you know, like.
Man, you were doing that? You didn't say hi back to him?
Not really. I mean, not really.
Yeah,
I was a rookie, so like, I would just be like, yeah, like, all right, whatever, like, huh? But it's just like, nigga, I'm trying to
kill you.
Nice, y'all number one.
No,
like,
some
you know.
people like he had other personalities on the team where he just was chill.
Yeah.
Right. He was just chill. He was cool. Like but like Vince, like man, I seen it and I'm like, oh, you could have had 50 tonight, bro. You bullshitting out there. Like it's just players like that. You just be like,
had to be the trade then.
Like what's the shooter name? Murray.
For who?
Who, man?
I think he played in Cleveland. He was like a small forward.
Not Flipper, no.
No, he was a small forward, shooting guard.
Murray.
Yeah, he was is it Murray?
Marshall?
It was like 90, like 2003, 4.
This early.
He was a midi type of guy. Shoot the hell out of the ball. It's like soon as he got to 18, 19, he's
chilling out.
like same thing with like Tim Thomas.
Yep.
There's nobody guarding Tim Thomas. They get their numbers, they good.
Monsters.
You don't know.
Not Lamont. No.
Lamont Murray.
You talking about Lamont Murray?
Lamont, man, god damn. Man, he was coming, man, he was scoring so easy, man. He had started the game off, he got 15, 16 straight. Oh yeah, he got 50 tonight. 18 points in the first quarter, 18 points for the game. Boone took another shot.
Wow.
And I'm like,
some guys like
but I mean, there was just there's some guys that just was so good, but Vince, he should have been, it should have been, when it came to just that ability to really go at Jordan's, legacy.
Yeah.
You know, of course he would have failed because of the rings and shit, but just what he did, like you see his in-game dunks, man.
Yeah.
Jordan ain't got that shit.
Bro, Lamont Murray and J. Kidd at Cal.
Man, like, that's
Disgusting.
what I said. I seen something like we seen it where you be like, damn, dude, him.
He was him.
Yeah, he him, but
The insanity.
But then he just stopped. He good. He good. He got his numbers. I'm good. It's a good game tonight.
That's why I changed. He was my favorite player starting out, and then 2002 hit, and Kobe was birthed. It was like, I was like, who is this, and why is he soaring this way?
Mentality.
Yeah, and it was his mentality. I seen it. I was like, Kobe's my new favorite.
Mentality.
So wait, we got the poll results in here.
Fucking poll.
KD better score in their prime. We asked the chat. Not that they're,
Melo.
My favorite moment of Melo though was when at Syracuse.
So the chat says 62% KD, 38% Melo.
That's
Still fine.
Wait,
No, I
say
mean,
what?
it's-
Say what?
62%
62.
KD.
But we're not checking
But
IDs.
that's what I said. That argument was just
Yeah.
It's a skill argument.
it's a because you can say both because they do just different things.
You pay a lot of money.
That's why when I heard it, I was like,
Definitely
ooh,
playing.
I don't like
tough.
I'm still playing a lot of money to see both.
They'll see both? Then, I mean, if they're playing in their element,
Yeah.
KD busting their ass.
I guarded both of them.
Because, what's the name is backpedaling the whole time.
Okay.
We gonna have him on skates.
Paul Pierce got some love today. Lamont Murray, yeah, we trending in the right direction. Lamont Murray can now take this clip and show his family. Y'all niggas see me on Gil's Arena. Hey, Lamont Murray or UCLA in the summertime.
I know, man. It was
It was disrespectful, but he's a nice dude. So imagine getting your ass busted by a dude who's actually nice to you.
Yeah, I don't like nice dudes. Like, I don't like that. You too nice to be nice.
It's insulting.
At that next level, I mean, when you're talking about at that elite level, like how Jordan said it, right? If you didn't want to win that way, that's on you.
Yeah.
To be good like that, you have to be asshole. Right? That means you're not settling for nothing other than greatness, right? And that's why when people talk about the Mamba mentality and you're talking now and it's like, hold on, I remember back then when what he was doing, how he thought y'all just said it was bad. It was selfish because he didn't think that you should be asking for the ball if you didn't put the work in. That is considered selfish. You guys didn't like the mentality, right? Pass the ball, Kobe, this and that. You made fun of it.
Yeah.
Right? When he started winning and winning, there's a reason they win. Like if you tell me, what do you think about Tom Brady? I can tell you he's probably an asshole. You can't be that great being a nice guy.
Yep.
Doesn't work like that. Bill Belichick, asshole. You can't be that great and be nice. That's just not how it works. There's a reason Skip Bayless is where he's at.
Yeah.
You can't be nice and be that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You got to be cutthroat.
Hey, yo, could you imagine you coming into training camp and Kobe like, I ain't pass you the ball because you ain't work hard all year?
Yeah.
You just sit here just like,
Antoine Walker once
I'm gonna
said,
go rebound the thing, Mr. Bryant.
like, why am I passing you the ball?
Antoine Walker once said, I trust my shot more than I trust yours. I trust my shot more than I trust yours, little nigga. You better move around. You better move around until I feel like
I'd
passing
rather
it.
miss than let you shoot it.
For sure.
That's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit, but that's the game. All right, let's move on. Time for Mostly Fans, our last Mostly Fans of the week.
It's almost time to go.
Hey.
Chat, as a reminder, you ask a good Mostly Fans question, you use your Underdog Fantasy username, you will get $50 deposited into your account, courtesy of Gil's Arena and Gil. Okay, you got the tough crowd.
Yeah, I wore mine on Tuesday.
Yeah, I match all the way through.
That's off-white.
Huh?
That's off-white.
Them the buttercream.
White. It's off-white.
Them the buttercream boys.
Some butter.
Brandon
Got
also
the light skin on me.
Brandon blessed me with a t-shirt. I can't wear it when he's on the show, though.
Yeah.
Y'all will see for obvious reasons next week.
Yeah.
You know, the dick riding comments are going to come out. The woodwork. It's a good shirt, though, so I'm going to rock it. But I'm being honest.
I like that shirt though. So glow.
Basic, okay? I'm a man of basic t-shirts. Here's the one thing, we do all these shows now. I gotta buy more clothes. I might have to actually start buying like good shoes.
You got a promotion, man. You just said you was gonna buy a bunch of expensive shit.
Yeah, listen, we ain't got the table, so y'all
Oh,
gotta
in
come
the
with
chat.
y'all
Yeah,
shit,
man.
You can't keep
Yeah.
wearing the chuck every goddamn day.
Come on,
Devin
man.
Booker. I'm on that D-book.
You saving up for something big. You saving. I know you save. You
I'm
cheat.
frugal
You
man.
cheat. You rich, but you cheat.
I'm frugal.
I think for Halloween we should all dress up. I think we got
yeah.
a show on Halloween. I think we should all dress up on Halloween.
I'll stay in character, goddamn. Who you want me to be next?
You gonna wear a Joker man.
Who you want me to be
Who you
next?
want me to be next, motherfucker?
So our first question comes from Underdog Fantasy user. His name is Kenny Mac 120.
Kenny Mac.
Bold predictions on who makes the NBA Finals this year. It's early, but let's get these shits going. Because if you're right, we can take this tape back in June. Be like, look how smart we were. If you're wrong, we just won't acknowledge it. Like Floyd Mayweather does when he loses his bets.
Come on, man.
I'm going Bucks Lakers.
Ooh.
I'm going Bucks to Golden State.
Care to elaborate? You think that's what's going down? And who's winning?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
He said,
I don't want to talk about that.
Mr. B, you got to pull up to a Warriors game in Milwaukee.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you wearing?
January 13th.
But my
what are
question,
you wearing though?
January 13th.
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing my Bucks shirt and my Steph sneakers.
Okay.
I'm wearing my Bucks shirt and my Steph sneakers.
Is
And then
it
like,
the tough crowd Steph collab with the pro Bucks gear? Bucks people are cool though.
yeah.
They gave Draymond a pass. I'll give you a pass.
For sure. Gil, you got to come. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. 414, Milwaukee. You got to come.
They'll embrace you.
Are we have day off? What are we doing?
No, listen, we're going to go.
okay.
No, we're going to go and we're going to get courtside seats and we're going to sit there. You're going to come with me.
And we're going to interview Giannis after the
I
game.
have my Dame jersey on.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's fine. You
I have my
safe.
Dame jersey on. We good.
Okay.
You good. They said, the hood homies told me in Milwaukee, they said me and Boosie the only ones good. In Milwaukee, they got it like that.
So
Yeah, Giannis got to give you a pass though if you come to Milwaukee, or at least the
And
Nats.
Karan Butler, man, Racine all day.
But at least the Nats.
Yeah.
And you know, Ron,
He got his own street.
The Nats has got to give you a pass.
it's going back. We're running it back.
where?
Who's we?
Heat, Nuggets. Run it back. Run it back, because y'all all capping on
Emo Jimmy.
the same shit happened last year, gonna happen again this year. Jimmy is 2 for 4 for the finals. He's been there. So it's like, yeah, let's get it back. We ain't worried about nothing. We ain't worried about nothing. We've done it with less. You gotta keep trying to get more for the same fucking results.
All I'm gonna say is,
for the same
all I'm gonna
fucking
say is
results.
mid-season, don't be saying shit.
I'm just
You
hoping.
better stay with that same
Listen,
path. You better stay with that
listen,
all year.
Listen.
Don't change. Don't start.
Y'all start off
But wait,
12
can I
with that hat.
can I give an asterisk though? We got to get rid of Kyle Lowry. Got to get his ass up out of there.
That's
Hold
the
on.
caveat.
So you
here we
expecting
go.
to trade
Here we
this?
go.
No, yes, I am. Mid-season trade that's going to enhance our roster 100%.
No, but so
100%.
I guess it still counts if they make it because of
James Harden.
Whatever move we make, we got to make a move
Heat?
that's going to change the
time
dynamic
is
of our
he
team.
ain't going no.
Yeah,
he ain't
Not this time of his career.
If he got his mind right and said, I would go lock in
if he go lock in Miami,
I would do those. You said this before. I was just stealing your take.
But why would he go lock in if he was thinking about going back to Houston to lead the league in scoring?
Because that didn't work out.
But if that's where his mind was to go lead the league,
You definitely ain't got no nightlife in Miami.
Then he ain't going to Miami.
No,
Well, maybe they let him do that and change his mentality into winning as well.
That's frustrating. Yeah, I can't even go. Y'all go pick. Why you go show me Harden? I can't go out there really.
I think Pat'll let him do it.
Pat'll let who?
Pat'll let James lead the league in scoring.
Hell no.
Shit.
Why not?
Shit, man.
What was Dame gonna do? What was Dame gonna do? Dame wasn't gonna come down there and average 20.
Ron, homies on the plane. You think I'm gonna just come and let you just do that?
Yeah.
And Ron was in the MVP.
Y'all niggas got a fight spirit.
That nigga, he took the cookies off the plane.
But what did Bron average?
He took the cookies off the plane on LeBron.
Yeah.
Because they was doing healthy.
But LeBron still gave us 28.
No, but what I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying, you see how strict he took we ain't talking about no club.
Yeah, we just talking.
We talking cookies.
But
like, I don't want no cookies on this plane no more.
Hey, fuck
no
them
oatmeal,
cookies.
right?
Hey, Bron was in that.
You know what they said? I guess Bron about to leave now because he gonna take this personal.
Hell no.
That's why he left.
Bron was in that damn pool. Bron was in that damn pool.
Over chocolate chip cookies? Was it Mrs. Fields?
Star Island, he was in that pool.
Left.
He was in that pool doing the motherfucking pool exercises.
It must be some hella.
He was doing them pool exercises.
He left.
Back-to-back championship.
He left.
Back-to-back championship.
No. Yeah, back-to-back.
3 years he did.
Back-to-back championship.
He went 4 straight times.
No, what I'm saying is you did that, and then that year coming in, midway through the season, he wanted everybody to be healthy, took the cookies off the plane.
Yeah.
And it was like, yo, that's Bron's cookies. I don't care who cookies they are.
Fuck these cookies.
He took them off the plane.
Yeah, all right.
And they said this. They said, Bron said, you want my cookies? Oh, this personal.
And fuck it. You gave us 2. Take your ass home.
Yeah, all right.
So what you think you gonna do?
You gave us 2.
Y'all will never win it again. Because
What I'm saying, but what I'm saying is, and you think James Harden about to go to the club and do all that dumb
James
shit?
Harden ain't LeBron James.
The nigga took LeBron's
right, exactly.
I know.
Exactly. They gonna do him worse.
Yeah.
This one's a professional. This one just, he's still single.
But he gave us 2.
He's still single.
Gave us 2.
This man was a movement.
That nigga
and
was
if he can
single.
do this to a movement, what you think he gonna do to motherfucking club hop?
Come sit right here. Come sit right here. You ain't
Man,
coming.
you think he go to club hop?
You ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing none of that.
Man,
Let's be real.
let's be real.
Let's be real.
This is A1. This is A1. We ain't talking about D-list.
If they took the
in
cookies,
the sense of stardom.
Let's be real.
No, let's be real.
I would love to see that moment.
Pat Wright. You better talk to Dwayne Wade on how this man used to talk to them.
Let's be real.
Let's be real.
Let's be real.
James ain't walking in Miami doing nothing, man. You better sit right here. Bro, you better
sit your ass down.
Pat, you owe us.
Oh, who?
Miami. You got to get us somebody good in here. Let's be real. Give him what he need.
Hey, but
give him what he need.
I don't think you listen how Dwayne Wade and motherfucker LeBron James said Pat used to talk to him. This man is Godfather.
That's why D Wade is in Utah.
So what you think he gonna do? What you think he gonna do to motherfucker?
Wait, you said that's why he's in Utah.
James Harden.
What that mean?
James Harden averaged 30. He might come and say, yeah, we think you worth $2 million. We think you worth $2 million this year.
They saying James Harden better than D Wade.
I don't know who said that.
Jeff Teague said it.
I can tell you this. I guarantee.
Out loud.
Hey, tell James Harden.
Out loud.
I don't know about that one.
They say, hey, James. They say they ain't saying I'm doing the D Wade move. They saying I'm doing the James Harden out here.
I want to hear somebody.
But listen, Dwayne ain't played.
I'm just saying.
Dwayne Wade ain't played in.
So don't give me no references or comparisons between James and D Wade. It's a new day, Pat. We need this nigga now.
I'm gonna go to Pat, turn my phone on, and say, hey man, you should have James Harden come here. I want to hear his real reaction.
We thinking about it.
No,
Pat Riley?
We thinking about it. We thinking about it.
Hell no.
Hey, but talking about Harden, Ty Lue was asked about what he thinks about James Harden today. His response, I don't know.
Damn. Oh, he can't talk anyway. That's tampering. That's tampering.
He could say he's a great player for the Sixers.
No.
A purveyor.
As an overall player, no.
James need to get back to LA.
James
As an overall player, no.
James got to go somewhere.
He got to go somewhere.
For sure.
He go to Houston. He go to Atlanta.
Clippers.
He won't. If he gonna win, to win.
They probably don't want that.
To win. to win. James got to go somewhere to win.
It's his
No,
style.
I don't even. I mean, but where are you going to go to win?
The problem is he
Miami.
He has improved.
You got to fall in love.
He's not going to Miami. They're not taking him into Miami.
Not at this age in my career.
They're not taking him to Miami.
Huh?
Why not?
Because you ain't capable.
I'm just.
We practice every day.
Gary Payton.
Harden works hard though, right?
Look. Hey.
Antoine Walker.
Yo, look who we mentioned.
Shaq.
No, go back. Who you say first?
That was the 06 team?
you said
06 championship
Shaq, Gary
team.
Payton.
The 06 championship team. 06 championship team.
No. That team right there was probably the most difficult lifestyle team that he had. Where he had, you had Gary Payton, you had Shitty God, Antoine, you had Shaq, you had Posey, you had all of them.
Yeah.
Jason Williams.
The difference between that is there was a Shaquille O'Neal.
Yep.
And he made the rules where because it's all 5 of us, you can't fuck with all 5 of us.
Yep.
You can't penalize because Pat, what Pat was trying to do,
They made it work.
it was 5.
They made it work.
5
vets. It was 5 vets.
They made
It's
it.
5.
It's 5 vets. 2 of them Hall of Famers.
Pat found a way.
2 of them Hall of Famers.
5. You had Shaquille O'Neal saying, "This is my crew."
We're going to the strip club tonight.
If you penalize one, you penalize all of us.
Yeah.
Right. So that means we all don't.
Who James' crew? Who he
that
coming
team?
in with? Jimmy ain't playing that shit. Haslam ain't playing that shit.
Listen,
And all them other ones that's trying to make the team, they like, nah.
Haslam gone, man.
No, he's better on that
No,
bench.
he's still there.
Haslam is gone.
No, he's still on that coaching.
Haslam
He on that, I bet
hey.
you be on that bench.
Hey.
I bet you be on that bench.
When Shaq left, you ain't never heard another player in the club doing that no more.
Pat can make it work. I'm telling y'all.
Let's
Pat gonna make it work.
Yeah.
Pat gonna say, hey, sit. We doing 5 miles a day. You running 5 miles a day. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you every day.
James is running that.
No.
James is running 5 miles a day. Y'all don't act like he ain't working now.
No,
don't act like he don't work. Don't act like he don't work.
No, he's doing his work. He ain't doing
Don't act like he don't work, though.
We just had D right here. D right said that Miami Heat culture is different. And they don't care.
mean that,
And they do not care.
The nigga took LeBron's cookies.
Yeah, I mean,
He don't not getting that.
taking somebody's cookies.
Hey, who's arguably the 2 best players in history? We're talking about Jordan and LeBron, right? He took LeBron's cookies off the plane. All right, if there was no Jordan, it'd be LeBron James, number 1. While LeBron is priming.
But you like middle of the season?
Yes.
I'm just.
We're talking about LeBron. We're talking about how long has LeBron been playing since? 6 years? We're talking about 6 more years he's supposed to be. Hey, fuck your cookies.
Fuck your cookies.
What?
That's crazy.
LeBron walked on the plane looking for his cookies. And it's not like before the year where he can adjust. All right, I know this season I'm not gonna have my cookies.
No, he came on. It was one of those. Pat Riley walked in. And
What
said,
type of cookies?
What? Just chocolate chip cookies.
Oh.
But what I'm saying is, you know how like we have our type of foods?
Yeah.
We all have our own thing,
Yeah.
right? And everybody said it. So it's like, all right, we're gonna take all the sweets off the planes, right? Boom, boom.
I remember when they started
take them
doing that.
cookies, right? And it's like, hey, coach. Pat, those is LeBron's cookies.
Give a fuck about them damn cookies.
So when LeBron came, hey, can I get the chocolate chip?
Get them goddamn cookies out of here.
If Pat was a real one, when LeBron went to the plane, he would just ate the cookie in front of him and said, "It's the only cookie."
James said he ready to be uncomfortable, man.
He said that?
He said it.
He said it to
Yes.
To where?
He said it on Twitter and on Instagram. I'm ready to be uncomfortable.
Well, all I know is in life, we all got to answer to somebody.
Apparently that man is Pat Riley. Dude,
Telling you,
Pat,
man.
give LeBron his cookies back, though.
That's the only place I can stay out.
I'm about to go get some chocolate chip cookies after this.
It just feels fell off a little bit, but it'll still get you where you need to go.
No, we could bake them now. It's Halloween time. Halloween cookies is
There's
fire.
only too much, but there's only 2 people that got that kind of power. Pat and Pop.
Yeah.
But Pop he's not taking Tim Duncan cookies. He taking Wimby's baguettes off the plane. You can't have croissants on the plane.
He won't let you work on the plane. He'll tell you can't, no work on the plane. No work on the plane.
Let's go to
I remember my rookie year, man, when we was able to bring girls on the plane. Man, that shit was crazy. Huh?
What?
Like my rookie was able to bring girls, like women. I mean, your significant, whatever.
Yeah, wife,
girlfriend,
girl.
whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
wherever the girl was at the time. I mean, that's who would come on the plane.
Yeah, they did it.
I heard about
You
I heard about that. I ain't.
Oh, you didn't bring a girl on the plane?
They put them in the back with the media and all them other types.
My rookie year, I know for sure. I mean, it was the wives, and then I would bring whoever I was with at the time on the plane with me.
On the way back, at least. I seen the wives on the plane on the way back.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we did that.
Fred Hoiberg had his wife on there.
We did that. Yeah, we did that.
Might have just been the white guys only, but
like them. Okay, say them West Coast road trips. Like them West Coast road trips for sure.
Yeah.
Well, like the wife is definitely the wife or whatever was going with you or coming back.
maybe not the work, but.
I've never.
I mean, yeah.
No
Well,
work,
I mean,
no
but I'm
love.
saying it had to be girlfriend, wife. I mean, the wife for sure, but
So the ring and everything.
be girlfriend. Like,
I mean, I've heard stories, but didn't really think that was a thing.
That
I
feels
feel
like
I
that
was
was problematic.
13.
No, for sure.
oh no, that was a thing.
I seen it.
No, that's
That
the
feels
thing.
problematic.
I mean, it was a thing.
Nice.
No, it was off the chain.
Nice.
It was
Let's
cool.
move on. Question number 2. This
Had
is
to pay
from
for that.
Mile High Club, baby.
Underdog Fantasy user Fred 2X. Goddamn. We back. The Thursday crew. What NBA or college arenas did you not like playing in? Like, who had the most trash arena?
Who had the most trash, like just dead arena? Atlanta.
Really?
Really? Damn, Atlanta be cracking. Atlanta-
The city, yeah, the fan base.
I mean, they come at halftime.
Yeah, they came at halftime.
They come at halftime, right?
Like them, it was them or Miami Heat.
Orlando Magic.
See,
They had.
I'm
Amway
thinking,
was
when I say
trash.
trash, I'm thinking locker room. I'm thinking like how you got to get up in there. Boston is trash. How they teach you, like how they treat you. Cold showers if you win. Like how you got to back in. I swear every time, like we're not getting up in this arena.
Yeah,
backing up in there.
New York was kind of trash, man.
Madison Square
The
Garden?
Knicks was kind of
Get
trash,
it,
bro.
getting in there is trash. But when you get to that in there, you hear the
I'm just saying the locker room, like just
Yeah.
the whole,
y'all
the
mean
hallway and.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Like Madison Square Garden, they build it up as this, but then you take the janky elevator down.
Trash, man. Smell like trash in there.
Janky. Like,
Damn.
What's the
Wow.
trash? Sacramento.
Sacramento was
The
bad.
first one, the first arena.
Okay.
Trash.
The
High
visitors locker room.
High school.
Oh, see, I thought you were talking about like just the
whole thing, the whole experience.
arena, the fans themselves.
Yeah, no, we just
Nah,
talking
the
about, like,
arena.
like when you get there, you be like, God, damn, like your little locker, you got your little. It's like, damn, like my nigga, like what's up? Like
Dallas was
Washington
fire.
State, I don't know when y'all used to play there. There was never, that shit was always.
Yeah, I can't remember college.
Gil, you,
All the college.
I didn't sit there 4 years. My bad.
Gil, you did too, though. Too strong.
It was a glimpse, man.
It was all.
so like Portland locker room is small, like them small locker rooms where you like this is like God.
Seattle,
like,
too,
yo, we
Key
about to
Arena.
whoop they ass today.
See, I was just thinking fan base, like those cities that just they're not basketball fans. Like Atlanta's not a basketball fan. Miami, that's not a basketball town. Like those small like Orlando, Cleveland. Like when you get in that arena, you be like, yeah. Like the loudest arena I was a part of was Golden State. We were trash, and them fans was crazy.
Loud as fuck.
OKC, was you in the league?
OKC when they first got there?
Yo, listen, OKC first
yeah. Woo.
That was like a college town. That was some exciting shit. To be able to go to OKC with Katie and them.
New Orleans was loud too, though. New Orleans Hornets, when CP and them was there, they was loud.
All right, last question for y'all. Underdog username, McCants me.
I seen him in the chat. I seen his ass in the chat yesterday.
It's like
I seen that nigga in the chat
It's like
yesterday.
niggas in the chat now that I'm familiar with. Some like to slander, some like to show love, very supportive, but I appreciate y'all for y'all spamming either or, because I'm getting bagged.
Gilbert giving niggas nicknames and shit, man.
All right,
Fuck.
I think y'all gonna enjoy this one. Would you rather come off the bench with a championship?
Nope.
Or start, not make the playoffs and average 39 points per game?
Wait, start?
Start, not make the playoffs, but you're averaging 39 points per game.
My whole career?
Let's just say
Rephrase the question.
season.
Rephrase the question.
Would you rather come off the bench with a championship or start, not make the playoffs and average 39 points per game?
I'm coming off the bench. 100%.
Man, 39
Because I could
a night?
still average.
Listen,
I could still average
39 a
25.
night?
You ain't average. There ain't no bench player averaging 25.
Listen, 39 a night is insane.
Facts.
39 a night. Listen, whatever.
Is
Can
Wilt did
no
me?
nigga guard me in the world.
Wilt didn't me?
Yeah, like
Wilt didn't me?
Hey, I'm averaging 20 off the bench.
That ain't
Yes.
happening.
No,
Yes, it is.
ain't
Yes, it
happening.
is.
No, you're not.
Ginobili,
You're not.
Ginobili, Jason Terry. Because he didn't say no reference. No,
Do
Gilbert.
not give yourself 20
I'm
points a game.
giving myself whatever it needs for us to win off the bench.
but you won't
I'm
win.
coming off the
You're not-
bench.
you're not
We're not
winning.
saying 5. I'm not saying, oh, I'm getting 5 points. No, we didn't say it's a variable.
He did not.
That's
he
a
did not
variable.
purpose, but the thing is, if you're a 39 point per game scorer on a non-playoff team, you in theory could be able to average a dub off the bench if you are that 39 point per game player.
You can average a dub off the bench.
I'm getting a
In this
chip.
hypothetical.
And I'm getting a chip. Let's say I average 15 off the bench.
Cool.
Let's say 15.
Have fun.
Off the bench and I win? What? Fuck out of here.
Hey,
I'm getting, I'm getting crazy work. I'm getting the same amount of work you get.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
100%.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
No, I know that. I know that.
No, you're not.
But my work don't change.
No, you don't.
My work don't change.
No, you don't. Your caliber. No,
You're coming to my parade.
Don't do that.
You're coming to our parade.
Your caliber at work
We
does
won.
not look the same.
I'm drunk on the parade.
39.
I'm drunk at my parade.
39.
You watch my parade on TV.
If I'm averaging,
You at home watching the parade.
Come on, that's what I'm on.
39, 39,
I'm going that high.
You're one of the biggest stars in the world.
Hey,
You're
listen.
39.
Hey, listen.
I'm Michael
Off the
Jordan
bench.
before 91.
Off the bench.
I'm MJ before 91.
Off the bench.
And I'm averaging
Your 39 can't get you one of these.
You get
Your 39 can't get you one of
I don't
these.
need one of
my
those.
39.
You hear me?
My 39.
You know what that say?
My 39 to give me better work than
It don't say 39 under there. You know what it
I
say?
bet you my work look
What does it
better.
say
I
underneath?
bet you my work look
You know what it
better.
says? It says champion.
Who was the face of the league?
I bet you the work look better. I bet you the work look better.
Champion.
In 90. Who's the face of the league? Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan.
He didn't win a championship yet, but he was averaging 37. I want him. I want him.
You can have him.
You can have him.
Cool.
You can have him.
Michael Jordan.
Because you know what Isaiah was doing? Champion.
But was Isaiah getting better?
Isaiah ain't never.
No, Vinny Johnson. Vinny
You
Johnson.
Vinny Johnson.
Champion.
Cool. You be a nigga named Vinny Johnson.
The microwave.
Michael Jordan.
I got my own nickname.
He said his work would be.
I got my own. Got my own
Oh
nickname.
my God, this man, Vinny Johnson.
Hold on.
The player
Hold on, he said.
over Michael Jordan.
Hold on. He said the work. He said our work would be on the same.
Same
No,
level.
no,
it's
Vinny
not.
Johnson slandered
McKin-
us like
no,
Godfather.
McKin-
No.
Champion.
I'm just saying.
Champion.
Michael Jordan or Vinny Johnson.
Champion.
The microwave.
McKin,
is my
your work will
Godfather.
not look like mine.
Champion.
Your house won't look like mine.
Champion.
Your life won't look like mine.
Champion.
Your life.
If I'm averaging 39
Your
today,
life. I don't.
My life includes
You
being
can
a champion.
You can still go.
You hear me? You're not listening.
I'm getting tough.
My life
He can still go to Ralph's.
consists of being a champion.
He can still go to Ralph's.
Yes. But
I can't.
what's
leave
wrong with
my
Ralph's?
house, man.
What's wrong with
I
Ralph's?
own it.
I like it.
Averaging 39.
39, no, Gil. Hold. No, that's not the conversation. See, you changing the fucking conversation
You better know
for these motherfuckers out here that
You
don't
better
play
know what
basketball.
39 gets
No, it ain't about
You
what it
better
gets
know
you.
what 39
No, nigga,
gets
it don't get you this.
It
don't get you the fucking championship. Nigga, stop talking about these damn points like it gets you something. This worth something.
You better know what 39
This is worth something. You watching.
That is second
You are
all
watching
time.
us play at the end of the year.
Will Chamberlain.
You are watching us play.
1,000.
Huh? 10,000?
Huh?
20.
How many?
20.
20,000?
20,000.
You better know what 39 gets you.
Hey, listen, it gets you an early vacation.
Huh? That's
It
all
gets you an
TV
early
games.
vacation.
All TV games.
Hey, listen,
Billboard.
Gilbert and Brandon.
Billboards.
Y'all answer y'all phone, y'all not gonna answer?
Billboard.
Y'all not gonna answer?
Hell no.
Y'all not gonna come to the
At
finals?
39 against 15, I don't
Gilbert.
even know you.
I know the season ended early for you. I know you feel a certain type of way.
If I'm averaging 39,
listen, hey,
39.
Hey, Brandon. Hey, Brandon.
I got five. I mean, I got 300 million. So
Hey, Brandon.
You're a billionaire.
Hey, Brandon, I got you on speaker.
What are you talking about? You Michael Jordan.
Hey, Brandon, I got you on speaker.
Right,
You had a good season this year.
Yep.
Hey, man, you look good.
Are you going to come to the finals? Are you going to come to the finals and watch
I'll
us?
sit courtside.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna sit courtside.
Because you played good this
I'm
year.
gonna sit courtside with the baddest
But look,
chick that none of you niggas on the court can get.
look,
I'm averaging 39.
Hey, Brandon.
I'm averaging 39.
Hey, Brandon.
And she know you better choose right.
I can't get you one of these at the end of the season.
better choose right.
I can't get you one of these.
That's fine.
And I
But look,
That's fine. But
look,
hey, but
I'll buy a hoodie. I'll buy one of the
You gonna buy the hoodie?
I buy one
own
of the
the hoodie.
hoodies.
But listen, you
I
got
buy a
that.
hoodie.
You got
I'll
that.
buy a hoodie.
39. We didn't
If
say
I'm averaging-
You can have it.
39.
Hey, look.
39.
Good vacation.
Is this man
Y'all
silly?
go on the early vacation.
Silly.
My chain cost
Championship.
Say,
39. Do you know what 39 gets?
If I'm averaging 39, that
You are him on the planet.
I'm the MVP.
That means
I'm
when
MVP.
you go places,
You are not
you
him on the
can't
planet.
Go. Yes,
I'm
you are.
MVP.
You are
I'm
the guy
MVP.
who didn't
No,
make
I'm
it to the
first of all,
playoffs.
Michael Jordan was him on the planet averaging 37.
You are the
And I
guy-
think he averaged 2 more points than Michael Jordan did.
You are the
Nigga,
guy
you crazy.
that did not make it to the playoffs.
I'm the guy.
You are the
I'm
guy
the guy.
that did not make it to the playoffs.
I'm the guy.
Hey, so most
I'm the
fans,
guy.
normally y'all ask us questions, but questions for all the work in the chat. So for all the work in the chat,
Yeah,
would
yeah.
you prefer The nigga who came off the bench and won the championship, or the one who won 39 points per game? Feel free to drop your answer.
Him, soon as the game started, that's how he's sitting. They not even saying his name before the game. Huh? There's no Rashad McCants in there. He gonna do this. He comes on when the lights on.
Hey, we just talked about USA, right? We just talked about Team USA. And we just talked about Gilbert Arenas.
Who you got?
Accepting his role, right? To win a gold medal. We just talked about all this, accepting your role, right? So I don't need to be having my name called first and being all 40 a game. No.
No.
Yeah.
On that
You go ahead. Hey, high five. Yeah, you the starter. But look, at the end of the game, we get one of these.
On that same team,
15 points a
on
game,
that
baby.
same team, I'm the one they featuring on that USA team while you coming
and
up.
I'm clapping for you.
I know. We not clapping for you though.
Man,
But you are.
I just know,
But
man,
you are.
If I average
But
39,
you are, though.
If I'm averaging 39,
39.
that means I'm making $50 million
That
a
means
year.
you're losing, Brandon.
I'm making
That
$50
means
million
you're
a year.
losing, though. What are you playing the game for?
There's a lot of male work in the
win.
chat.
To win.
You losing.
39, right? 39.
There's a lot of male work in the chat that says 30.
39. Ain't even close.
That's the male. Hey, look, that's the male work.
And those is dudes.
That's the males.
The male.
Look, them the niggas that Gil think the work that's gonna be lining up for him gonna be females, and he goes at a sausage party out there. Like Gil, congratulations for your 39. Can you take a picture with me?
39 a
Hey
game.
Gil, can you take a
39
picture
a
with me?
game, I'm taking your wife.
No, you ain't taking nobody wife.
What are you talking about?
You ain't taking nobody
When
wife.
I pull up,
She
when
only
I pull
watched
up,
Gil. She
Oh, my
only watched
God.
the finals.
Oh, my
She
God.
only watched the finals, Gil.
When I pull up,
She only watched the finals.
got that Bugatti.
Hey, she don't watch the regular season.
Hey,
Me or him?
She don't watch the regular season.
That's it.
Hey,
That's
she don't watch the regular season. She don't watch the regular season.
That's it. That's it.
She don't watch the regular season. Hey, who is this nigga? Oh, he averaged 39.
no,
What's that? What's that mean? What's up? Huh?
Hey, all I gotta say is this.
What's that mean?
Hey,
Hey, where's he at now, though? He's on vacation, baby. Don't worry about him.
That's it.
He's on vacation, baby.
That's it. Hey, we see you right next.
Hey, baby. He's on vacation with a bunch of guys in a club talking about pop some bottles.
Wait,
We champions over
what's
here.
your name, shorty? Because I know you know mine. That's all I gotta say. I know you know mine.
On
What's your
that
name?
note,
Say it again. They only care about the one you think you don't got.
on that note, that is our show for the day. Shout out to Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you download the app. Use promo code GIL. Thursday Night Football tonight. Shout out to all the work in the chat who participated in Mosley fans. We
There
appreciate
ain't no
y'all.
work in the chat.
We will see y'all
come out the
Monday.
bench.